Welcome, everyone, to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. This week's episode is distinctly not Christmas themed, so I hope you're ready for all the creepy, crawly, amazing things we have going on.
You're about to die.
But before we get into all that, I do want to give everyone a disclaimer. Last 2 sessions, our internet went down. I have confirmed that this is definitely the fault of our internet service provider.
I knew it.
I have contacted them, fussed at them, and basically told them if it happens again, we're switching. So in the event that our stream goes down, do be aware that I will make sure to post a link in the comments within like a minute or so. We'll be right back up. It never goes down for long, so don't go nowhere. And, we have some new emotes, so if you want to use those in the chat, I hear they actually help to keep the internet gods appeased.
They do.
Oh, wow.
I heard that.
But before we go offline, I do have to thank our incredible sponsors, Tabletop Beard, for supplying us with some Paladin beard butter. Once again, no particular reason why I'm selecting Paladin over another class, other than the fact that it smells like a barbershop in Amber. If you want to be like the clean-cut gentleman I know you to be, this is the stuff you got to use. It'll tame your crazy beard and smell good in the process.
That's a stereotype,
while I put some of this on, I'm going to play a quick ad from our sponsor. Welcome back, everyone. So if you were curious, you can use code CHAOS20 at checkout down below at Tabletop Beard's website for 20% off. They've been very generous about that offer. So go check them out if you've got a beard or, just hair in general. It's good for that. You'll also see we've got our friends Darkeport up here. They are some good friends that run another D&D stream that focuses on more adult themes and a human-centered war story. They have really great production value, so I've been shouting them out at the beginning of every stream. Go check them out if you your chaos is not satiated here. That all said,
I do my best.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, voice in my head. Let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode.
And it's time to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, it is.
The dishwasher bean is right next to it.
Losing your grip on what little sleep you'd managed to find, you awaken in the heart of a decimated outpost, deep beneath the city of Charos. The air hangs heavy with the scent of decay, a haunting reminder of the tragedy that unfolded before your arrival. The feeble glow of bioluminescent insects casts eerie shadows, revealing the remnants of shattered structures in the unsettling stillness of the subterranean realm. Every excruciating moment sends a pang of panic through your mind, as Eve surely slips further and further out of reach. But before you can massage away your weary thoughts, the silence shatters as a vile creature, pale white with vivid accents of crimson, emerges from the dark. Its slender form bristles with spikes, and its blade-like arms, raised in a menacing stance, imply a deadly precision. A wild cackle emanates from the foul entity, signaling the onset of a brutal confrontation in these desolate depths.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
As you can see, we're kicking this session off with a bang as our party is facing off against a fiendish foe. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Do I hear a fiendish foe? Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Decisions. What dice? This one
Fiendish in
screwed me
terms of
last
a
session.
description.
I don't know if you guys can see this that well, but look
We
at this
found the
obsidian
obsidian.
dice. I'm not possessed or anything.
Found the
I'm all
obsidian.
good.
Oh no, I just rolled a
man.
nat 1 on initiative.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, fun.
2.
Oh, nice. 2 for
You're going
Flora.
last.
Vala?
I'm fine with that.
You're busy waking
18.
us all up.
18.
I'm the only one not prone.
Drazad?
17.
17.
What? You just skipped
And
me?
Odd. Sorry, it's just in the order that it is here.
21.
21.
Goddamn. What's Matabi got?
Oh, yeah.
5.
Don't forget about that guy.
So he's not last.
Heavy insect.
Now, as we begin our combat with a spray of smoke to get us in the mood,
Oh no.
first
Fog
up in the
machine.
initiative
Fog machine. Fog machine.
is this bone-like creature with
Cool.
white skin accented
So
by
it's 22.
crimson bits. And he,
Bits.
it,
Not
is going
big.
to rush in on Flora, the only person standing currently.
Is it the only thing that we see currently?
Don't ask questions like that.
You don't see anything.
I'll say based off of Flora's previous perception check, which I think was like a non-nat 20, it was high, this is the only thing that you see in this room with you. It's going to make 2 attacks as it runs in with its sword-like claws. It lashes out at you. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
17 does not hit, huh? that question was rhetorical. I know the answer already.
It's so
Yeah.
funny because I
Joke's
shook my
on
head
you.
too.
Yeah,
I was
it
like, no.
hits.
That question is just for the viewers at home.
Right.
Yeah. It's more of a, like,
It's like a
what do you guys
theoretical,
think,
you
chat?
know?
Are the vibes off? Because I think that the vibes might be off here. And I
Right.
think that
Ooh.
maybe it shouldn't.
And we have to feel it's like a full moon and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it is like a
It's an actual full
legit
moon
full
tonight.
moon outside.
Okay, like,
Spooky.
when we go on our break, everyone is required to go outside and look at the moon.
And recharge your
Recharge.
And mourn our dead
lunar,
characters.
your lunar
Yeah.
batteries. Yeah.
As it lands its attack, you're going to take 10 points of slashing damage, cleaving across your chest, seeing an opening as you reel from the pain. Its stinger swivels out from between its legs and tries to jab you.
It's Stinger.
Yeah, not
From between its legs.
from between its legs.
Okay.
It's not that kind of stinger.
What is this? What is this rated?
You see Drazad.
A 19 will hit.
Got him.
Make a con save for me.
I don't like
Make a
this
con
game
save or
anymore.
become pregnant.
Oh God! Oh my God! Gross.
I don't think I pass.
What'd you
I'm
roll?
gonna be a mother.
What'd you roll?
9.
Okay. So you're going to take 14 points of piercing damage as the singer sinks into your abdomen. You're going to then take...
No, shut up.
What if we
Oh.
just turn around and go right back out and we don't
Yeah.
go follow
Yeah, can we just
Izolde?
leave?
I'll just carry your dead body out.
We just never find Izolde.
I'll spare the dying. We just leave.
You then take 17 points of poison damage
Ah!
as you feel the same poison that likely killed
Stinger bad.
these harvesters sink into your veins. The color of your light blue skin begins to grow deep purple as your veins pulse with the poison seeping into you. You take on the poisoned condition as it cackles.
Okay, well,
Going to need
Well-
that.
screw you, because now we have something in the chat.
You're gonna need that for death
A
save.
13.
Yeah,
Thank you, Graham.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
she's going to need that for
Oh, my
death saves
God.
coming up.
Yeah, Alex, you
No,
get to
you're
take
not
it.
going to need it for death saves. We've got you. Don't worry.
We have a
As
cleric in the party.
As the
We're
creature
fine.
cackles
Are you
loudly
down?
in your face,
Nope.
Ooh.
2 from it.
we move to Odd, who is just being stirred awake by his staff, bonking him on the head. You are here in this little hut. You're
Can I at least
still
yell
prone.
out, don't let it sting you?
That's your action.
Make another con save.
No, if you're gonna make me make a con save to yell, I'm not gonna yell.
Okay.
So what? I'm getting hit. I'm like, why? And then
Okay.
like I hear the fighting and stuff going on, so I'll stand up and I'll stand up and jump into action.
Okay. So
Where's the
standing up,
fireball when
we'll
you
use
do
half
that?
your movement.
Yep.
You have 20
I'm
feet
I'm not casting a fireball
from
here.
here. I will
I
say, with 20 feet, you can reach the creature, but not enough to get flanking on it. With
Yeah,
Flora.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So put me
No.
probably
Here.
closest
Here.
to that side. Actually, no, the other side. Yep.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, back the
Not
other
you,
side.
your manager.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
That was so good.
Yeah.
No, not you. Your manager.
You got me so good with that,
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
This
Let
is
me
what
see.
you just sounded like. I'm sending it in the group.
This thing
Okay,
looks like
I'll watch it
like a what? Like, can you describe this thing real quick?
Make a nature check for me.
Okay.
later. Like a what?
Nature
Make a vision
is
check for
a
me.
13.
This creature does not appear native to these tunnels.
Okay.
It has some insect-like qualities, but it
Right.
does not appear to be insectoid.
Does it appear to be suffering from the same type of like affliction of like the homebrew with the spear type of thing? Is there any similarities? It's kind of like
With
what I
your
was looking-
13, I'll say that it's hard for you to tell.
Okay.
It's certainly different from Phaedron
Okay.
in terms of like
I meant
what
the-
Phaedron turned into.
Yeah, but like the corruption that affected him, like it's okay, yeah.
Maybe.
That's what I'm wondering. Okay, so on my turn, I am going to. I think I'm going to whack this thing. Yeah,
Whack him.
I'm just gonna start whacking.
Before he starts stinging other people with the tail
this.
between his legs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm cutting that tail off.
I was just about to say, cut the tail off.
Cutting it off.
There's about to be Gen V up in here.
Okay. All right.
Alex, did you piss up on her after you took a shower?
I think so.
Okay.
It smells like your beard oil.
So
This moment brought to you by Tabletop Beer.
yeah. Thanks, tabletop. Our dog smells good.
Use code
yeah.
KS20
So
for
first one's
20%
gonna
off.
be a 25.
That will hit.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Boop. And we're going to do this one more time. Boop. All right, so that's going to be. I can't do math tonight. 11 plus 6 is what?
That was good.
17.
17.
Plus 7, 24 points of damage.
Ooh,
As it starts
nice.
swirling on them.
All right.
That's like thunder damage and some regular damage. And then I am going to move him 5 feet back.
Okay.
So
Like
Yeah.
away from Flora?
Yes.
No, not into me.
No, away from floor.
Or
Well,
away
I-
from him or away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Directly into floor.
And let's see.
Right.
with his tail.
Try and like free her up for to not free her up.
To not.
I'm gonna close the gap.
To not die.
Do I have enough movement to close the gap?
You've used all your movement
Used
to get
all
where
of
you
them.
are.
Okay, nobody else get poisoned, please. For the love of
Then I want
God.
to move him 5 feet to the other side of me, away from floor. Can I do that?
Like sweep him along the side of you.
Yes.
He would be sharing your space if he moved
Well-
5 feet in that direction. Yeah, you can do that.
Are you trying? Can you move
Okay.
him 5 feet anywhere? Or does he have to go away from you?
5 feet anywhere.
Oh, okay.
That like in his immediate 9.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, there's some spells.
So I
that-
use mobile flourish. When I
Okay.
hit him, and to like hit him and sweep him away from floor, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna swing at him again.
Okay. What you notice as your weapon collides with it is that although this creature appears to be made of pale white bone, it isn't exactly fragile. It doesn't crack.
Oh.
It's
hard.
It is very hard. So much so that you feel. Oh my god!
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
You feel the reverberation through your staff as you
Okay.
connect with it. It takes all of your damage, but it looks as though it's quite hardy,
Okay.
sturdy.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
Quite hardy.
Dirty. Keep it going. Keep it going.
This stream is sturdy, dirty.
Yeah, it is.
God.
I gained part of mobile flourish is I gain 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So yeah, I will step between him and Flora.
All right.
Flora. Yeah.
There you go. You got
can't
it.
talk.
You got it.
And
Your cape billows so elegantly that it's hard to place
that's
you.
right. Okay, now I'm going to hit him with my bonus action.
Can your
Okay.
cape glow?
It changes.
No,
It's
I
like
know, but
cloak of many fashions.
but can you make it
Not glow.
a glow fashion?
Oh, not one.
Nice.
Okay.
Wait,
What is the total?
do I?
Yes.
No.
It's.
Oh, take.
I'm gonna be making it save,
Yeah, take the,
and
take
it's a
something
good
from the
roll.
chat.
So no.
Oh, okay. You gonna silvery barbs it?
Yeah, no, I was gonna
Portent it.
just portent it with my last portent to make it that.
Or I could take one of those.
That's a 14
Okay.
Plus.
plus whatever.
Oh, plus 8.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay.
So you rush in from a dead sleep, slam your staff into this creature, driving it back 5 feet and positioning yourself in a defensive stance between it and Flora as you connect with a second attack, using the reverberation generated from your first to generate enough momentum on the backside of your staff to connect with it.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. 9.
That's 14 on a dice.
9, 14 plus
50 damage.
14 plus 7, which is 21.
Oh my
21 points
gosh.
of damage.
All right. As you connect with it a second time, you do feel your impact do damage to the creature. But as it stumbles back, it uses its long sword-like arms to stabilize itself on its stilt-like legs as it situates itself in a similar defensive position as you are, and cackles at you.
I'm going to, in that strike, spin my staff really fast
All right.
to make a defensive flourish.
All
and
right.
then my AC just went up by 6.
Oh my
Casual.
god! All right.
That's it.
Casual.
Turn over.
But plus 6 to AC.
Valoth,
I don't
it is
have
your
too many of
go.
these left. Like,
I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up
Okay.
and back into the corner.
and run away.
I will use my remaining movement to
Yeah.
get the fuck out of there.
So you see it
Malith
later.
is gonna kind of like scurry up to his feet and back into the corner, and like kind of gauge his surroundings. Seeing this one thing here, I mean, like, can I make a perception check to see more, or
Yeah, you can make a perception check. I'll give you a
just
free
to
one.
make sure? That's a natural 20 for 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking around the
Sam, you're
room,
so much calmer when you get a nat 20 than I am.
you
Because I'm
see
doing math.
you see the immediate area, the ruins around. You don't see any other creatures, but you do, with your natural 20 perception, see a blood trail that you didn't notice before, leading off into one of the far corridors,
Like away from this thing?
away from this thing.
So, seemingly where it came from. Okay. Then I'm going to cast Mel's Minute Meteors as he gets in the corner and he traces an arc in the air, and as his hand passes, 6 meteors float in the air. And immediately shooting 2 forward on either side of this creature so that I don't hit odd, because I can pick
Got
a
it.
point and it is a 5-foot radius from that point. So it needs to make a dex save.
Okay, like an arcing curveball, you hurl. Is it 2 saves or just the 1?
That's a question that I had. So it says, as a
think
bonus
it's a
action on
save.
each of your turns, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking towards a point or points you choose within 120 feet. So I would assume 2.
You choose. You tell me. Do you want 2 or just 1?
That's gonna make. Let's do 2.
Okay. First one's a nat 20.
Yeah, and
Good
That's
call.
why I was asking.
Good decision.
Good call.
these is the other.
That was the
The
right.
second one is a 10, so it'll fail the second.
Okay, so the wood ones are gonna be the failed save.
Okay.
On the success, that is gonna be 7 half to 3, because it's rounded down, right?
What type of damage?
Fire.
Okay.
And then the failed save is gonna be 8.
Okay. As your attacks spin out of control through the room, sort of igniting the atmosphere as they burn through these cavern tunnels. You see them collide with the ground in a fiery explosion, sending shrapnel up in the air, but the creature is completely unfazed. Completely unfazed.
Great.
As the flames lick off of its white bone-like exterior, you see its color not even blemished by the flames.
Fire was a bad choice.
What is going on? Drazad is still on the ground right now.
It's actually your go. What would you like to do?
Drazad is going to get up.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll stand up.
15 feet from here.
Kind of see what's going on. Okay, I see Flora has a stab wound. Sick.
Oh, she is sick.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's a lot going on right now. Oh wow. Okay. And I run up to Flora and I'll get. Can
Where, here?
Can I move Flora behind me?
You would not.
Yeah.
You could do. I mean, you could do like
Contested
a grapple,
Like a little sister.
but
I just pick her up and stay there.
Oh, and change places, whatever.
I would allow you to do that. It would
Like a
be
swap.
your action because it's more or less like a shove or attack or a grapple.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that then. No.
Okay.
You'll just feel a hand come up behind you, and I'll cast protection from poison.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good thing to.
Does that get rid of the poison condition if she already has it?
You touch a creature, if it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison.
Okay.
Yep.
Flora, you instantly feel yourself able to draw a nice deep breath as your
Good thing you kept the poison.
Hey, Miss Ma'am, that's enough. Come here.
It's our resident
Borker?
evil
Guard dog.
creature. Yeah. As your breath was drawing shorter and shorter, you're able to and you see the poison begin to dissipate
Thank
in your
you,
body.
Drazad.
Oh, of course, Flora. I just look. You seem very struggling right now.
It was very struggling.
You also you have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and
Cool.
you have resistance to poison damage.
Okay. Are you doing anything else, Drazad?
That is. You'll also see a bright light come down from the heavens on Drazad. And I will use my divine blessing and regain that spell slot back as well.
Okay. Nice.
Cool.
And that will be. Oh no. Do I use this right now? I look over at everybody and I go, does it? Okay, I do not. It looks like it's made of bones, but the fire didn't hurt it. Does it look undead? Are we calling it undead? Do we think it might be undead?
Judging by the trail of blood, potentially yes.
Great. Okay. And you'll see. Okay, sorry about the bright light again. You'll see another thing of bright light come down on the creature, and I'll use my channel divinity to turn undead.
Is that an action? Bonus action?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say
I'm so sorry.
you used
A lot of
action and
things.
bonus action.
Well, it says no action next to channel divinity, and then
But
channel
turn
divinity
undead.
turn undead one
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't
Each
see the
thing
one action.
Oh, it's
underneath
okay.
it, Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Yep.
With that, it actually falls to Matavi's turn, and as he stands, Flora, back away. He stands and rushes into action, and he is going to cast.
I look at Matavi standing next to me. I'm like, oh,
You're gonna die.
ballsy, dude. Like, real ballsy.
You watch out for its.
It's extra member.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is going to move here and use Thunderwave to selectively hit just the creature.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you can sculpt his spells.
The creature is going to need to make a con save. Let's see if it makes this.
Get wrecked.
It is going to save.
Damn.
I'm gonna silvery barbs it. You see him. I'll wait to flavor till I know. I said I want to silvery barbs it. Alex. His
That's fine.
save. I'm gonna wait to see whether it fails before I.
Oh, it did not
flavor
fail. It
I
succeeded.
said I know, but I said
Oh,
silvery
flavor-wise.
barbed it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So once it re-rolls, if it fails, then I'll.
It failed.
So yeah, you see it holding fast, and Val's eyes turn into that galaxy as some of the rocks beneath its feet begin to shift, and it whatever
Nice.
effect happens from that.
It
as
sweeps
loses
the ground
footing.
from underneath its feet. You see it unstabilized for a moment as the thunder wave collides with it. It is off balance and it is pushed back 10 feet. And it's going to take 10 points of thunder damage.
Does it take damage from
We got 5.
From being
the whirlwind?
Grim, thank you. Double check. It's still forced movement.
Okay, I don't think it
I think it has to be
Yeah.
like it has to choose to move.
Yeah.
For opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack and booming blade.
booming blade. That's what it was.
Grim, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Welcome in our new friends to the Chaos crew. I will make sure to add your points here in just a moment as things intensify in this epic combat. Matavi's turn is over.
to use.
He has pushed the creature away, giving you a bit of working space. Flora, what are you doing with that space?
Perfect.
Okay,
It's
so
willing
to use a spell scroll, is that an action or a bonus action?
action.
You're casting the spell.
Well,
You're
so
casting a
whatever it
spell,
says.
so it
if it's
depends
a
on what
bonus
Okay,
action
so
spell-
if it were something to make me concentrate, I would be concentrating
Yes.
because I'm
Correct.
casting it
Yeah.
off of the spell.
Yep.
Okay, got it. I am not going to do that, but I was just asking. I
Okay.
would be, you guys, I assume won't see this because it'll be a transparent little beast that shows up. I'm casting Healing Spirit, so if you move within it, it will heal you.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it
good
can
idea.
heal 6 times.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a 5-foot space, right?
It is,
Yes.
yeah, and I'm now concentrating on that.
Where's it at?
Probably
so I'm gonna
on
put
her?
it right next to me.
Or on top of her?
It's right next to me.
So you're gonna step through it. You want it on the other side of you, or
Well, I'm just in its range, so
Just around me.
Oh,
Okay.
if you're within 5 feet of it as healing? Cool.
it says whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, I can cause it to restore 1d6 hit points.
What
Yeah.
does your
Action.
healing spirit look like?
So it's a transparent beast. So it looks almost like whenever it's hot and the heat rises and you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
like
yeah.
Like a
see through it,
mirage?
but it's kind of
Yeah.
shaky. That's what it looks like when you look through it. Like you can tell something's there, but nothing is there.
What kind of beast is it?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far.
That's okay. Would it
It could be
a mama bear?
No, it's a cub.
It's a cub. Okay.
cub.
It's a
a little
bugbear.
cub. A little bear cub.
with a bunch of jars of honey that it's handing out to people. It's like he's got 6 jars of honey. that he can hand.
So I'm moving into its space. So
It's gonna heal 6 times.
it's gonna heal me.
Oh, bother.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of. I learned
Exactly.
Winnie the Pooh has a real name. That's Winnie the Pooh's not his real name.
What is
Winifred.
It's,
No,
it's
No, it's
That was a
it's
good guess.
Stewart.
I mean,
no, it's
Stanley.
something crazy.
Yeah.
I think I knew that, but I forgot.
Only one to draw.
Oh, Caleb.
Like the real life bear, or like the character Winnie the Pooh has.
No, like
Yeah,
the character.
neither one of those
Everybody
things
just calls him Winnie
trigger
the Pooh.
attacks of opportunity, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you done, Flora?
No, I don't think so. Hold on.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Grim, I added your points, by the way. Thank you again so much for the
What?
memberships.
Thanks, Grim.
Yeah, he's racking up. We might expect a little bit of help from Grim at some
We're
point.
gonna
We might
open
need it.
a second scar in the earth, and then
And they're gonna put a rope between them
Yeah,
and
exactly.
pull them together.
And we're gonna make him kiss.
yeah.
I'm gonna I want to move on the other side of the spirit,
Okay,
close to Matabi.
you got it.
Did you heal yourself from
I
the
did,
spirit?
yeah. So
Sweet.
I got healed 4, so it can heal 5 more times. And then I'm gonna.
And you have an advantage on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw until the next minute. I gave you that from Silvery Barbs.
Okay. Then I'm done for now.
7.
Oh,
I'm done
Did
for
you-
now.
Did you roll that?
Yeah, thanks, Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Grim
you.
just gifted us another
A
one.
7.
I'm trying not to
will
interrupt,
be
but
very
also
good.
help
Good,
Morgan.
Thank you.
Well, I saw Morgan was doing things. I was
Yeah. What just happened?
she did that while she was talking.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking good at this.
She was focused on her character sheet, and I had
Yeah.
the YouTube pulled up. So
With that, it is now the creature's turn.
no.
Seeing
I cast skip turn.
Uno reverse.
That was about to say, pull up.
You are a blue wizard. So.
Seeing the immense beating it took from Odd just now, Booming Blade ends on your turn or its turn?
On my turn.
Your turn.
Yep.
My turn.
Okay, it is going to move and take some damage,
Okay.
but it's going to go after Drazad.
When it
What
enters,
a turd.
So, part of Polearm Master, it passed through my threatened range. When it enters my threatened range, I get an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
So booming blade damage.
Booming
and
blade damage, which is 7 thunder,
Okay.
and then opportunity attack,
Yep.
which is a 20.
30.
That'll hit.
Yeah, 30-20. And you can't booming blade on an opportunity attack.
You
right?
cannot.
Okay, yeah.
Because you can't cast a spell.
Yeah. 10 points.
Angel, welcome to the Chaos Crew. Good to see you in here. I'll have your points in just a second. Good to see you, man. 10 points.
10 points.
Okay. As you connect with the creature, it rushes straight through. You feel the force pushed back on your staff as you catch it in your hands, just in time for you to see it striking out at Drazad here. It's going to make 2 attacks with its claws. That's going to be a 13 and 16, respectively.
16 hits.
Okay. It's rolling very poorly.
You see,
I
don't know about that.
It
You
says
see,
after it did like 40 points of damage
Sure about
to me
that?
in one turn.
Drazad. You see Drazad just go. Oh my God! It is running at me. I do. Whoop!
You're going to take 12 points of slashing damage as it connects with the second claw. And once again, seeing an opportunity, it lets that momentum carry it through as its tail swings around and pierces directly into your neck with a 12 to hit. So it misses.
Whoa!
Clanging off of your nice, shiny new armor, you ascertain that this creature might not be entirely used to seeing so much light.
Oh, yeah.
And so it is distracted for a moment as you pull back. It clashes off of your breastplate as it snarls once again.
Oh yeah, well.
Odd, it is your go.
You gonna
What would
make a
like to
friend
do?
out of this one, Drazad?
probably. We
Yeah.
will see.
Is this gonna be your new buddy?
We will. I do not know.
You gotta turn everything into your friend? Okay, I won't hit it.
You
I
are
won't,
either
hey,
look at the end of the day. You are Drazad's friend, or you are dead. There is no in
I'll
between.
be like, I won't hit it then. I'll just let it be. I'll move behind it and just hit it again.
Okay. Yeah, you'll get advantage on that.
He'll probably take out an opportunity attack, but it'll be okay.
Well, I think
That's a 19.
19 just hits.
Just hit.
Hey guys, this thing has a
Oh, no, I
19
don't.
AC.
19 AC.
And you guys have been just connecting with it
No, I don't. No, I don't.
all the time.
All right.
I was like, oh man, a 19 AC is going to be really tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it is. Don't go any higher than 19.
Yeah, right.
Alex,
Okay.
you did 41 points of damage to me in one turn.
Oh, I know.
I know.
Okay.
It could have been more. It missed one of its attacks. It has a plus 10 to hit.
That's 19 damage. 7 of us, or 3 of us thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I just swing on it again.
Might as well.
Yep. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna hit. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I'll take 13.
Okay.
You taking the whole
13 total.
Well, no,
No,
13 plus
8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, 21.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
And then let's see. I'm going to. Four.
Nothing. Everything is fine.
That one's just
Everything
going
is
to be
awesome.
11 points of damage.
Okay. Seeing another one of your friends at risk as Drazad narrowly escapes the same stinger that did so much damage to Flora, you rush in, a bit annoyed that it is ignoring you
Yeah.
and going after the more susceptible members of your party. Connecting twice with your staff in quick succession, you see it turn its eyeless face, and you realize now, more than before, that its head is basically cut off above the cheekbones, and it's where its brain would rest is just completely empty.
Okay.
No thoughts, just
so
vibes.
one of,
Yeah, no thoughts, just vibes.
Yeah, one of those attacks was a flourish.
Okay.
So I'm going to. I want high AC.
Probably this is gonna plus 10 to hit. Alex, let slip.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. So yeah, my AC goes up by 5. Yeah, 5.
Okay. Taking again your defensive stance at the sight of this creature, we move on to Valoth's turn as it stands betwixt you and Drazad.
And move. I want to move.
Okay, where are you going?
Mobile.
I can move away from.
Yep.
Put me.
Here.
Yeah. Kind of protecting the
Okay.
ones.
You'll get healed by the spirit as well if you need it.
I don't need it.
Oh,
so
okay then. Never
we'll
mind.
save it for
She-
somebody
yeah,
else.
she gets to
this
choose.
turn, Yeah.
Valoth, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I am going to.
Yeah, Angel has triggered some smoke on the table.
Fog machine. Fog machine. Fog
Our new
machine.
friend in the chat.
It's so spoopy.
Valoth is
cool.
gonna move to behind Odd,
Okay.
Good call.
and then.
It's getting crowded in this corner. I wonder if this creature has any.
I know y'all are
AoE.
AoE.
I
Yeah.
thought the stinger was the worst thing. Wait till you catch the other end.
How much
cloud.
movement did that take?
That would have taken you 15.
Then I'm going to keeping an eye on the tunnel that it came from.
Okay.
I don't see anything through there yet, right?
No, you don't
Okay.
see anything.
Then I'm going to bonus action Starlight Step, so he keeps running, and as he gets to that table, which is 15 feet away,
Okay.
it's almost like running through a portal. He's just gonna fold into nothing, and he's gonna reappear up here.
Nice.
He becomes Paper Mario.
He
Yeah.
does like
Yeah.
on Willy Wonka when he transfers.
Get a better vantage point. Do I see down the hallway if there's anything else coming?
Make another perception check now that you're like cleanly looking.
Where did we come from?
It came from that one.
Where did
Where
we
did
go?
we come from? Where did we
Cotton
come
Eye
from?
Joe.
Oh, I don't
Joe.
know.
Where did
You came from that
Yeah,
direction.
there.
There's not a hallway that way,
I
but
was
yeah.
trying really hard not to have it in my head.
Too bad.
18,
But you are Nick Miller,
18%.
so-
Okay, now that you're in a better vantage and you stare down the tunnel, you don't see anything coming from the distance, but you get a better look at some of the smears of crimson red across the ground, and you realize that these are not smears leading into the camp, but rather something was dragged out.
I do a quick head count. I know everyone's here. That
Yeah,
that we
not-
came
not
in with,
since-
but I'm like,
Not since
okay.
you guys came in, but yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going
it's
to cast
Yeah.
Sacred Flame
Yeah.
on it, so it needs to make a dex save.
Okay,
Seeing it be fiendish and
that is
immune
going to be a 17.
Ooh, that saves.
Oh.
Just
It's not-
barely,
it's
right?
a save or suck. Yeah.
Can we
Saves
give
by
him
2.
something from the chat but make it a negative?
No.
Absolutely. Negative.
I could
7.
silver bars, but I'm saving that for attack rolls from
It
now
was
on.
worth
I'm not
it.
doing
a
it on.
shot
Yeah.
of trying.
As
Save it for
as you
those- that
cast your
third
sight-
leg attack.
Yeah.
that it
as you
has.
cast your sight down the tunnel, you're a bit distracted, casting your spell then upon the creature, and it dodges out of the way. Being so unaccustomed to the bright light, it is not caught unaware as you exude this radiance from your palm. Are you doing anything else?
I'm
Crying.
gonna
Thanks, tabletop. Hit
use
that
a
like
little
button.
bit more of my movement just to back up a little bit more.
Okay,
Right.
fair enough.
The other one.
Drazad, it is now your go.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Has it used its? It hasn't used its opportunity attack, has it?
No.
If I
It
haven't
has
used-
not.
Reaction yet? No.
Okay, great, sick.
What if I told you that it did and then just surprised you?
To be honest with you, it's not going to change what I'm going to do. I'm going to, because I cannot teleport like my friends here who like to run away from me. I'm going to go.
I was trying to see if anything else was coming down that hallway.
Let's just go
I was
like,
protecting the innocents.
let's go like 15 feet or so. Oh, I can move myself. I can move.
Okay. Okay.
As you pass by,
You can hit the
Yeah, I'm
healing
gonna
spirit
I'm gonna give
after
you a
you
little.
get wrecked by the
Yeah, you're
floor.
about to get slammed by this.
I'm gonna look over at Flora and be like, Flora, I need some help from the little gas thing
Help
happening.
me!
Oh,
It
you
is-
moved into its space.
Yeah. Oh, you.
Well, wait till after Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it misses, you don't even
You
need
don't
to.
Oh,
need
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah, right.
well,
When
you've been
say-
hit by it, haven't you? You've taken damage.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
true.
just heal.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna heal and then
How
potentially.
much does it
Exactly 16.
Oh, get
to hit.
wrecked, bruh. Okay.
It can heal 6 times, and it healed 1d6. So you got 5.
That's twice.
You are going to take 13 points of slashing damage. As you move out of the way, it feints to the right and swings in with its claw on the left, hitting you unexpectedly across the chest and catching underneath your breastplate as the claw sinks deep underneath your ribcage.
You hear him as I kind of. Oh, it is only spell repellent, apparently. As
I told you that.
As I go to turn around, I'll go. You don't like either. And I'll cast Guiding Bolt, and you'll just see a streak of light shoot at him.
What's the save?
It's not a save.
It's
roll.
attack.
attack
Gotcha.
roll. Yeah. Does a 22 hit?
That does
Yeah,
hit.
it definitely
Great.
As you cackle at it, it appears almost confused. It doesn't have eyebrows, so it's not very expressive, but it does kind of cock its head to the side as it holds its claws up in a mantis-like stance, and you slam it with this guiding bolt.
Ooh, that is a lot.
10,
of damage.
15, 21 damage.
Damn!
21
what-
radiant damage.
Radiant?
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Cool.
And Matavi has advantage. Well, the next person that attacks, but Matavi's next in the initiative.
Okay. As you slam this radiant energy into the creature, hitting its hollow chest cavity, you see it light up, the light bouncing off of its white bone body. The crimson accents actually appear to move. What you thought maybe was blood at one point appears to be some sort of a camouflage or skin mechanism that allows it to move the red on its body to different areas.
Does the red... Is the red like a light? Or is it like... does it look like it might be crystal, maybe?
It doesn't look like it just looks like coloration. Imagine like
Like a
shining a
moving
projector
tattoo? Yeah,
on
yeah.
a white object.
Okay.
And it's just moving the pattern across it.
Okay. I am a cat, and it is a laser light. Got it.
And you found target.
We must
Yeah.
get it.
All right, it is now Matavi's turn. He is going to slam his staff on the ground as vines erupt out of it and enshroud it. Thorns pierce out of the top as he wields it almost like a mace. He runs in and attempts to make an attack.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Oh my god, get him, Matavi. Destroy him, but also don't get stung. But the...
Almost a nat 20.
What does he get? He might actually hit.
Oh my god.
That is a non-nat 20
Nice.
How much-
with
Oh,
a 16 plus 4 to hit.
I'm very
It's
surprised.
not great.
Yeah.
Slamming into the creature, you see him reel back with the staff almost immediately as he begins to stumble backwards, realizing that this creature is not very affected, dealing 5 points of bludgeoning damage to it.
What?
I mean, he's seen you guys like kicking its ass, and maybe he thought he could get in there.
Maybe not your forte, Matavi.
We've also been running from it.
Flora, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Quick question.
Did he have it? Wait, did he take advantage on that roll, Alex? Because he would have from guiding bolt.
Oh, that's
Just to see
right.
if he
yeah,
crit.
yeah.
Did not crit.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I see
Wasted.
a 20-foot circle?
How much health does
Like 20 foot
Matavi
radius?
No, 20-foot diameter.
have? Do we know?
So 10-foot radius. It's the red, I think.
This?
Yep.
10-foot radius.
Well, that's everybody.
Do we know how much health Matavi has?
We don't.
You do not?
Okay.
Val will be peering over that edge.
Eeh.
I'm gonna strike my staff into the ground,
Okay.
and you're gonna see the flowers at the top are gonna bloom, and then they're gonna die.
Ooh, I know what this is.
And so he has to make a con save.
Okay.
As do all.
One of those is a nat 20. He gets advantage on
As
spell
he's
saves.
as he's concentrating, as he's trying. Ooh, do I do it?
He takes
Yeah.
half damage. It's cool.
Yeah.
But
Oh wait. No, it's a D4 for silvery barbs.
no, it's just he re-rolls.
He
and
re-rolls
takes
it.
whatever the lowest of all the things he's rolled is.
Oh, you want to reroll?
I don't care. It's your character. Do what you
Yeah,
want.
that's fair. Yeah.
What you think, Valoth?
Before I say the number, you have to decide.
Yeah. So Valoth is gonna, as he's concentrating and like hunkers down. We'll see how it plays out based on what he rolls, but I'm casting it.
You see Valoth wink.
Okay.
So roll. I'm casting it, but out
Yep.
like again, like based on if he succeeds or not.
That's a 2 on the die, so
Yeah.
it is going to fail.
So as he begins to hunker down, he pulls a muscle and he twitches open, exposing himself to the spell.
Nice.
So many innuendos
so he-
tonight.
Walking on
Take-
stilts is apparently not a great method of mobility for this creature.
He will take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Any vegetation in the area has died.
You have
So
advantage.
it's all
Oh,
just
nice.
in that area is dead.
Okay.
Has Matavi taken any damage?
Matavi has not taken any
Not
damage.
yet.
Okay. Well, then I will choose myself, and I'm gonna roll a hit die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what my hit die is.
No, I think
So
it's
as
just
the area around this creature suddenly becomes a deeper, darker purple color, you see it actually influence the color of this creature's skin. It diminishes from that bright white to almost a pale yellow as it sinks down a bit and then snaps out of it. You see Flora is reinvigorated as that energy channels
So-
into her.
Yeah. So then I will take 11 points of healing.
Okay, nice.
Oh my god,
I
Flora,
cast
that is
Wither and
perfect.
Bloom, by the way, in case y'all are wondering.
That is,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
dope.
And
Beautiful spell.
then I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna walk up to the spirit,
Okay.
healing myself again.
It's a bonus action to.
No,
Oh,
I'm walking
okay.
up, and then my bonus action, I'm gonna push it to where it's like between Matavi and Drazad.
Okay.
All right.
Sick.
You see the bear cubs sort of like just roll around on the ground playfully.
Well, no one else sees it. He's transparent.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's see-through.
You see it.
Yeah, I see him, but you don't see him. But you can kind of see the like.
We see you do
mirage.
this, and we're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's over there, guys.
Instead of the waves coming up like this from the ground, they're like roiling on the ground.
Yeah.
instead.
With that, it is now the creature's turn, and it is going to make some
Ooh.
attacks on Matavi.
Matavi,
And I'm
man.
out of silvery
Matavi.
bar.
Yeah. Why? Why?
Matavi is looking quite lucky considering one of these was a 1.
Oh
He
my
has
god.
some stuff in the chat he can use.
Yeah.
Good.
That still hits.
The one
He
hit.
has an 11 AC.
Oh.
His bark skin is not active.
You don't,
The one-
you don't do
the
critical
one
misses?
right?
Yeah.
The one always misses, right?
Like a nat 20 always hits even if their AC's 30. Do you do like a
I
one
will.
always
I will
misses?
allow it.
Well,
I'm
it's not-
curious.
it's- yeah,
I don't
I'm
think we've
just
ever come
curious.
across a one
Yeah,
still
it's-
hitting.
Just like
There are no auto fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not worried.
I
he can
like.
die. It's okay.
I like to usually just avoid it, but
I mean, now to teach him, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
leave
hit
it,
him.
leave it to the
curious.
professionals,
Yeah.
Matavi.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other one hit him though. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Matavi readies his staff for the
That might
first
be
attack, he holds it briefly away from his face as the creature drives the second claw in from above him. He is going to take 12 points of slashing damage as you hear an unsettling "Ugh!" as the air is driven from him. He is now left wide open for the stinger that weaves behind this creature and lashes out like a whip. It will make contact. And he does make his con save.
Thank God.
So he's not poisoned?
Well,
He-
he's not
he might be down.
poisoned.
Not
He just might be
poisoned, but
down.
Yeah, he still takes half damage, huh? I'm
Yeah.
guessing. A modified imp.
I've just got.
I'm surprised he didn't summon like 20 of these things.
all with an AC of 19.
yeah, all with an AC of 19. Then I'll be really upset that fire doesn't hurt him.
Yeah, I know.
Pew, 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 pew. I still have those other 4 fire meteors floating by me.
You see the stinger
just
sink in as he
decorations.
drops to a knee, still conscious, and all of a sudden you can actually see, now that you know to look for it, a fluid pumps down its bony, rigid tail, stretching the white skin around it as it enters his body. You see Matavi, his eyes roll into the back of his head. He goes lifeless, and the creature draws out the stinger as you see some of Matavi's own body fluid flowing back up it. Some of the creature's wounds begin to heal.
Oh my god.
They rolled a 16.
Is this
Matavi
7?
is down.
Thanks, Grim Reaper. That was gross.
Thanks, Grim. We're definitely gonna need it.
I like having an NPC I can just put in harm's way and
Did
make
he-
you guys try to save them.
Yeah.
Did he technically land in the
He is within range.
Thank you for
Yeah.
forgetting words. He get 2.
Okay.
2 hit
so
points.
he is conscious.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, get wrecked.
You
But
see
not
his
you, Matavi.
eyes open back up as he foams a bit at the mouth and coughs and looks up at his aggressor with wide eyes.
He looks up at me and I'm like, did that go the way you think it was going to go?
It's actually your turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm
As
like,
you step over him, you're like, hey.
yeah, I walk up, I step over him like, this is why you stay in the back.
Poor Matavi. What would you like to do, Odd?
I'm going to step up to this thing and hit
Okay.
it. What, do we? No, I wouldn't.
You have advantage from my silvery bars.
That's why I have
Yeah.
advantage. I'm like, I have advantage for some reason. I don't know why.
Floor still has it, and you have it.
Wee-wee. Oh, this is not gonna hit. Damn, I gotta take.
You can take the.
No, we got plenty
I
in
can
chat.
take a plus.
16 and
8 plus
17.
8 is 16. 16 plus 5. 21.
That'll hit.
Take
What
that.
did- what
The
did
plus
you-
5.
Plus
off.
5.
We just got it.
Good.
Thank you,
We
friends. That
needed
came in
that.
handy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
4, 9.
You guys are really lucky Matavi made that
20
save.
points of damage.
Okay.
8 of it's thunder.
Okay.
That matters. I don't know if it matters.
I appreciate you letting me know.
You can
It
just-
may or may not matter.
Okay. And then I'm going to swing at it again with my bonus action.
Okay. As you connect with the first, you see a flurry of wind begin to whip around it. Its sturdy body now sways a bit with some of the wind energy, and you see that it is chipped away. Some of the hardy bone that makes up its body is now cracked in places.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love that. The,
You might
the
need
look
this.
at the dice.
If
and
you
then
take the 7,
instantly
you'll
look
roll
up.
the exact same thing again. Because you took a 5 last
Oh,
time.
yeah. Same
7?
thing.
7.
7.
Okay,
So 21
that'll
to
hit.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
All right.
Gotta burn through these chat rolls.
Yep. Ooh, max.
Max
Yeah.
dablage.
So that's 13
I'm
points of
updating it on
damage.
his computer, but I have it on mine too.
How would you like to end this
Oh.
creature?
Perfect. So I run up, I'll tell Matavi, like, next time stay in the back, step over his body as he's
Thank you,
just
tabletop.
regaining consciousness. I kind of spin my staff and twist and catch it. And as I follow through, I come back around in a full circle, catch it again with the swirling happen. And with the swirling starting up around it, and as I do that, I push it into the kind of like up against a spinning tire.
Nice.
I push it up against I catch my staff and drive it into the spinning vortex, and it just into pieces out the
You see it's
outside.
like being disintegrated
Yeah.
by the strong winds behind it. Bone matter being flung all about this this quiet cave. As the rubble settles upon the ground, its echoes descending down the numerous tunnels around you. You are now out of initiative.
Thanks, Mike.
Happening? What is happening?
We're out of initiative.
We just
Whoa.
got
Get wrecked.
gifties and a $5
And
for
who,
chat.
who gifted?
Hey,
Tabletop
Thank
and
you for the
Drowsy.
5 gifties.
Thanks, Tabletop.
And,
He's trying to get
Merry
on the
Christmas
DM's
to
good
all.
side.
Thank you very much for the 5.
I gotta get that
I will
level up.
add your points here in just a moment. I really appreciate
Thanks,
that. Good to see you
everyone.
in
Yeah,
the
thank
chat
y'all.
here. And welcome to the Chaos Crew. I see that little spell book. All right, you guys are out of initiative. So at this point, what would you like to do?
Okay, is
I'm
Matavi
running to that
poisoned?
hallway. He was not. He
Great.
made the save.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some weird.
And I think when you fall unconscious, like all those effects drop, right? Anyway.
I don't know. This might have been some weird, like...
Maybe so. But I'm running to the hallway to see down it, and...
Okay. You don't have lights?
What? I've got the 4 meteors
No, I
on
mean
me.
the cantrip lights.
No. I've got the 4 meteors that I didn't get to throw.
You look over.
Oh my
What do you
God.
mean, Drazad?
It's just par for the course because we ended last session with extra
Okay,
ones
so we
too.
killed this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get my little thing to heal to the remaining 2 to Matavi. 3.
Hey,
It's
what's your
okay.
points?
I'm gonna you'll see Drazad go. Okay. Do we think we are out of the combat? Are we okay?
What do I see down the hallway?
This thing is dead.
So, since you have already perceived the streaks across the ground, I will have you make an investigation check to see what else you can
better at
learn
those.
about
I
it.
healed
Yeah.
Matavi for 3.
Okay, good to know.
Thank God
I-
I'm better at those.
What are you
Yeah.
at? What are you at? Low.
I'm not too bad.
It's a 12.
Oh, that okay.
Okay.
The +8.
Looking across the ground, you can definitely tell that whatever this creature, whatever drug this,
Whatever made the blood trail.
whatever made the blood trail, was likely carrying prey away from the battleground. And based on what you saw earlier in the same encampment, you guess that it might have been a grick,
Oh wow.
Oh, the big
the worm-like
worm
creature that
thing.
was dragging one of the dead tieflings earlier.
Okay,
Oh,
I wanted
yeah,
to make
that
sure
was
this thing
defeated
didn't drag
last session.
something away earlier and, like, was making another one.
But it's not from here, you said?
Like laying eggs in its brain
Well-
or something.
Odd thought that it didn't look like it was from here.
right.
I don't know.
That means
It means probably.
that means I need a second opinion, Doctor.
Okay.
Make a nature check as you look upon the what's left of this bony creature.
While all of this is
I
going
put
on,
the pieces back together
Like a puzzle.
like a jigsaw puzzle.
You'll
I
see.
think this is where this went.
Make a I'll say investigation
Fuck.
I'm taking
Did you
a
get hurt,
16.
Sam?
or medicine. Medicine is probably
Medicine.
where we're
I'm taking
at.
a 16.
Okay.
Did you get hurt, Sam?
So
No, I didn't not put it back together well, so I can't help her.
So with your
Pieces are
16,
together, but-
you discover that this creature was definitely not from these tunnels. You've seen
Do I know where
nor
it's from?
heard anything about a creature such as this from the area above. And in terms of the fact that it appeared to be a vengeful predator hunting for sport, everything you've heard is that these creatures are just territorial and trying to survive. This creature was some sort of magic-made monstrosity, as best you can tell.
So I want
Somebody or something made this.
I want to go and get real weird with it. And I'm gonna cut it into pieces.
Wait,
Done.
do not.
I mean, sorry.
Wait.
I want to make sure he's completely in pieces,
Okay.
and I want to save the head.
Ooh,
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Did the glows
See how
go
well you
away
can do
on
this.
Yeah, the red
red.
bits.
The red is still there, but it's faded to like a pinkish hue now.
8.
Okay. With your 8, I'll say you're able to
Matavi.
grind it up pretty well.
Definitely.
But the head itself, as you disconnect it from the rest of the body, actually cracks a bit, and the jaw now hangs loose.
I wanted
you have it.
something to be able to like show to the people when we
I
like,
put it back together. I'm like, it's
Right.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
I want to like when we come out on the surface, be like,
What
the
is
fuck
this?
is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
And
I wanna-
why was it in there?
I want to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Don't you know mending?
I do.
Or
I do too.
Fix it.
before I do that,
I will.
can I tell if the
Yeah.
if the tattoo on it is like, are the moving signs if it's like my tattoos,
Okay.
like the moving bits? on it?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Before I do
It's like
the,
putting together the broken leg lamp.
22.
With your 22, you ascertain that although it looks like the red is moving magically through its body, This appears to actually be some sort of blood-like resource that it uses to fuel itself. It is because it is so thin. It is like the marrow being moved within the bone itself. Mm-hmm. It is not a magical.
What'd you just
quality?
I just Arcana check to see if the tattoo, if it had tattoos like mine, or if it was like something else going on with the red marks.
I casted mending.
Okay.
On the skull.
Nice.
So it is
you see that
bites you.
So I'm gonna keep that.
Yep.
I'm gonna take its horns. I think it has horns. It did on the picture.
And yeah, sorry. That was the most.
Does it have horns?
It does not. It's basically a head that's lopped off above the cheekbones.
Then I'm gonna take some string and it's gonna go through the mouth, up through the brain.
Okay.
Where it would be, and I'm gonna tie it to my backpack.
I knew
nice.
it. This is the
That's
fish
really cool.
all over again. At least this can't rot.
It is.
Well, you could put it on your staff and then grow flowers through it.
No.
A skull pot. I mean, the head's lopped off.
It could.
Yeah.
It could work. But I've already put it on.
Like a little chia pet.
It's a demonic chia pet.
That's really funny.
With that, I do want to start ritual casting Detect Magic. Though.
Okay, can you heal Matavi for 14
I
points?
sure can.
If y'all need it, take it
Thank
too.
you.
Thing never hit me.
I didn't think so.
I was trying to get it to hit me.
And then
hit me.
Until somebody eyeball Matavi, like somebody runs up there.
I'm gonna
Leroy Jenkins.
Exactly.
ask Flora if I can hold the head for now before she ties it onto her backpack.
Sure.
And I'm gonna ritual cast Identify on it.
Okay.
That was the other thing I was thinking about doing. That's why I did the Arcana check on the tattoo.
Yeah.
So
that's why
we'll-
I asked if you'd cast an Identify or not.
We'll say that your detect magic goes off first, and you can see, although
does, the meteors
it's
go
not
away.
as present as it was, or it might have been earlier, there is a faint trace of necrotic energy sort of dissipating off of the body of this creature.
Do I get that sense from anywhere nearby?
Not within
What's
the
the-
range, no.
Yeah, what is the range on Detect Magic?
It's not enough, I can tell you.
I know, but I want to know how close we are safe-wise.
Right.
Before your meteors go away, I'm like, oh, hey, Val,
Yeah.
down the pipe. Pick up my staff.
I'll launch him if he wants to hit him.
I'll try and
If you
hit.
want.
I'll try and hit a meteor.
Make an
I'll
athletics
launch
check.
a meteor.
Or
A
just
meteor.
an attack roll.
Attack roll.
Attack roll.
All right.
I just worked so hard on
No,
getting
I'm
this
shooting
head.
a meteor towards.
Oh, okay.
That's a 15.
As you go to swing your staff, you get most of the way through your swing, but as the meteor gets close to you, the staff begins to glow as it tries to warn you, and it just stops dead in its tracks and swings up, bonking you in the face.
Swings past you.
Perfect.
It's like, hey, there's something coming.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
So that won't work in combat.
Yeah.
To get the meteors around a corner.
That's what I was thinking.
That would be a good way to make
Yeah.
a trap staff of warning, is like every time you go to swing with it, it's like, hey, something bad.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Like a cursed.
So, as your identify completes, Drazad,
Yes.
you learn that this creature was indeed an undead. It
Knew it.
appears to be an amalgamation of different bones. It's a very powerful, arcana altered skeleton, if you will.
I'd like to imagine that me and Drazad are like sitting down, comparing notes. It's like, this is what I'm getting from my Detect Magic. Oh, well, this is what I got from my
understand
Identify.
that. No, I get it. But also, my Identify is telling me
I
this,
also
okay?
walk over with my book and I'm like, yes.
It is
She
dead.
just has the soul like on a string. She's just like swinging it back and forth.
Matavi's like watching it. You see the fear in his eyes. Are you sure we want to keep that, Flora?
Yeah. So
I'll at least make sure to stay in the back.
I
next time.
figure if we keep
Yeah,
it,
Matavi.
then when we get out of here,
It looked weakened. I thought I might be able to deal the final blow, and you all have been so kind to me. I wanted to help.
You may even stand to be behind me.
I
If
just
that
wanna,
is what you are offering, I will take you up on
Yeah,
that.
that's probably a good idea.
Sorry, Morgan.
That's okay.
Go ahead, Morgan. Sorry.
Nope, I already said it out loud to the group. I was just gonna say it to Matavi too, but that's cool. That I want to bring it up to the surface, and that's why I'm keeping it.
Oh, okay.
Plus, it's cool as hell.
If you're absolutely positive,
I mean, like not like 100% because I've never seen one of these or killed it and held the skull.
But we killed
like,
this one.
We killed this one, and I mean, we got to figure out what it is.
it is somewhat a tradition of our people to keep some part of creatures that we kill.
Yeah, I got teeth
Oh.
and necklaces.
It was that thing.
Put
Albeit
it
this
on your
creature
neck.
was certainly not naturally occurring.
Oh, most definitely.
Looks like Flavor Flav.
Well, shall we continue our rest?
Oh, that's right. We were sleeping.
I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep after that. Perhaps
Oh,
I'll...
Okay,
Okay,
good.
you can take first watch.
Yeah.
You guys are assholes.
You see Matavi's eyes go wide.
Drazad will
Nice to my man Matavi.
absolutely go back to sleep.
Valid said he can't sleep, so it logically would make sense for him to take first watch.
Yeah.
Drazad walks
Take it
past
when he
him
says
back
at
to the
face
cot.
value.
Matavi, I
Taps
will
him and
sit
casts
up
Spare the
with
Dying
you.
on him.
Look, Valon,
I'll take first watch with Matavi.
Valon's being literal. I am being like facetious.
I know
We
you are.
both just came to the same. Yeah.
As you all bundle up, ready for sleep again, Matavi sits on one of the nearby crates and swirls a bit of magic in his hand as he pushes out a small flame that hovers about, we'll say it hovers just in front of him, but illuminates a little bit into the tunnel so he can see. You see him squinting just beyond it.
Can you not see in the dark?
Oh, I can, but I see better with this.
Okay, just making sure.
And the harvesters said that some of the creatures were averse to flame. This one was not. But I should certainly like to give ourselves every advantage.
Got it.
So are you telling me you have dark vision too?
I do.
Great. Drazad is going to bed.
Me too.
You might as well if you can't see anything.
Oh.
He can dish him out just as well as he can take them, boys.
Yeah,
Good luck on your first watch, Matavi. Just, have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take out the next one by yourself.
I'll let you know if one arrives.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
If you are sitting up with Matavi, roll a perception check.
I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, it was a lot of silvery barbs that time.
I can go maybe one more.
Don't say that.
21.
Okay. With your 21, you stare out past the minute flame that Matavi constantly keeps alive as he jitters through the motions of his spell. You see the fear has stricken him. He came close to death a moment ago and is quite vigilant. But peering out past this flame over the course of your watch, you see nothing. Nothing moves. Nothing makes sound. Nothing changes. And that in and of itself may unsettle you just a bit. As your watch comes to an end, Valoth, make a perception check for me.
Let me roll my portent dice first because I took my long rest.
While he does that, I want to just finish the rest with Matavi and say thank you for coming on this adventure with us. I know it is scary.
It's quite dangerous, but I was in danger all the same. I would much rather die at your side than die alone.
That means a lot.
No.
Now you go get some rest. I think we will trust Valoth.
Make a persuasion check.
You can take a point of exhaustion for all I care.
Nice to Matavi.
Hey, he did some damage to that creature.
He did.
He did. He hit it.
I'm just saying, if he wants to stay up, I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah.
I will try. Thank you.
And he moves over and uses a bit of magic to create a bed of mushrooms that pop up from the ground. He sleeps upon
He's
them.
old. He's got a bad back.
Yeah.
He's
Can't sleep on the rocky
gotta have
floor.
a certain pillow and a certain.
His bad back may also be from having a claw-like pincer slammed in through his shoulder only moments ago. But
Yeah.
Give or take.
who can keep track,
Yeah.
really? Once you cross 30, it's all the same.
Dirty 20 on my perception.
Okay. given your relative familiarity with the region now that you have inspected ad nauseum the tracks leaving down the tunnel from whence this creature came, you stare in that direction most often, but do survey the rest of the room adequately as your time passes, similarly, uneventfully, and silent.
I would also every now and again look back to the party, because I know we're kind of backed into a corner, but I also know like things can crawl on walls and stuff. So I'd be, I wouldn't
So
assume that
looking up as well.
anywhere, nothing. Even though there's a wall, I wouldn't assume that nothing can come from there.
The ceilings
But
here
yeah.
are only about 10 feet high, so there's not much to inspect that your line of vision wouldn't already see, but you do occasionally walk the room and look inside of crevices that do sink up above that 10-foot ceiling, just to make sure nothing is crawling out of them, and you don't see anything. So, all of you can hit the long rest button.
You have a question in chat.
Do I?
Aw.
What is the question?
A
From
question.
Reaper.
Can you give a targeted gift?
Okay, you can.
Give a who?
The only reason I haven't done targeted rolls for like advantage and
or
such
like magic
is
item.
because we operate on like a 20-second delay just to make sure that, if our internet drops,
see,
the stream
yeah.
might not necessarily drop. So yeah, I'm totally fine with it. Just know that there is a delay
I know.
between what you're giving and what we're.
Well, he's
That was
asking if he
it.
can give an item.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was.
absolutely. You
Oh,
can.
and he specifically wants the goggles of night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant give it to a person.
That's what he's saying. But
He's
he wants to
saying-
give Drazad goggles
Like
of
if
night.
I think he's
He
saying
wants to
like
use his
if he
points to give
used-
Drazad
Yeah.
dark vision, basically.
Ooh.
We'd still have to roll. It still has to be random.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
That's what I
Grim. I'm
thought.
It's
sorry.
okay, Grim. It's
What?
okay.
Chaos of it.
What if?
Alex hates me anyway. We already know that.
we
We
have
love the
so
chaos
many
of it.
parties right now. I mean,
watch,
so many
I'ma
items
get
in
him,
our
Grim.
party.
What if I trade the
My base
headband
blows.
for
It's
it?
okay.
Oh my gosh.
No, you need your intelligence. no, it's
I would
okay.
allow it if you
Think
traded the
about it,
headband.
Think about it.
Return it to.
Yeah.
to Finnegan
Return it
and be
in
like,
there, put it back in there.
With a
hey,
note.
this one's not hitting. I don't like.
With a
I don't
note.
like.
We need goggles of night.
Drazad does not, he does not have a good side whenever he wears goggles,
I think we'll find some.
Does it? Why? It makes you look like a chameleon?
You do have a light up mace.
I know.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
meanwhile, Valoth has 2 pairs of goggles.
You need a
about
third.
this.
You need a third. Yeah.
No, that is mostly the
I
reason
still have
why.
my goggles
Okay,
of
got it.
color spray too.
Yeah.
I think I still have. Oh no, I traded all mine away.
For those stuff.
Yeah, I have goggles too.
So, Bionic, I see, or
They're not.
Biconic. I see you in the comments there. All of our subclasses, you can check them out in the description. We have links to the character sheets themselves, so you can see subclasses, armor, weapons, all that cool stuff. All the things that we have.
In the links down below.
In particular, Odd is actually a multi-class, so it could take a moment to get through all of it. It says on the thing. You can see it. So, with your rest now ended, all of you feeling a bit lighter on your feet, replenished, what would you like to do?
Well, we were going to ask where she went, but I guess our only option is deeper. Did you tell them that they're all dead?
I was just about to bring that up. I am still drinking my morning coffee, Don't ask where I got the coffee. I will.
That's not coffee.
What is it?
I'm gonna cast in. Okay. Do you think I should let? I don't think we ever got her name, but the girl that helped us with the rations, because that was her brother that died, and
We did
Drazad
get
does
her
not want to
name, but I
get
don't remember
involved into the emotions. Or do I message Malakva? Oh yes.
You did it.
Fucked.
Nice. You've been practicing off stream.
No,
I
I
can
listened
see.
to that part on the way here, and I was like, no, it's in my head again.
I was like,
Or you could let the person know who was farming. Then they're close and they can coordinate sending help without their emotions getting the better of them.
I
Like the
didn't think I
ration
talked
lady.
to that person.
We did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, great.
She,
Okay.
She gave us the.
Oh,
the pheromones, right?
No,
No,
Pheromones
that
was the
was
Russian
the
lady.
person we
But
don't want.
the other person
No,
was just
that's-
talking to
yeah.
us about like how they get water from
that
things.
is the one that does not want to
Oh,
talk
okay.
to.
There was another one that was just like, here's how you get water from stuff.
Okay, I can
Oh,
send.
the
I
other
can
guy.
sending that person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then they're close. They can potentially coordinate sending help while they let the other
Okay,
person
here we
know.
go. Flora, raise your fingers. I'm gonna
Baklava.
start on my right. Yeah, no, don't. Okay, no, not y'all. I didn't need 20.
What do I do with my
25.
hands?
Okay.
I thought we were a tuning
Yeah, I'm
fork.
sorry.
Like, I thought we were like,
No, we're counting.
No,
We're
This
counting.
is how we send.
This isn't a message.
We get a signal.
Whose fingers go down first?
Hello. Oh no, we're going this way.
This way?
Hello, farmer man. We have made it to the second outpost.
everyone's dead.
There was a tragedy. Everyone is dead.
Love Drazad.
Good
Send
luck.
help. Wait, is it 20 or 25?
It's 25.
Oh, good.
So you have 5 left. You have 5 left.
It didn't matter.
We are
He's not counting.
He's got 3
Continuing-
left. He's got 3 left.
further down.
You used every single
Yeah,
word.
good job.
Way to go.
And as you feel the magic leave you, and it pervades through the rock walls, finding its way back to you eventually, you hear, "This is terrible news. We will send aid as soon as we can offer it. Are there no survivors?"
You're such a shit. Because he just posted
You
that-
see, I look
that
over
word.
at Valoth and I go, Valoth, I need to explain something to you again.
Yes.
The pet peeve happened again.
Oh, if you don't respond, what did he ask?
I don't even remember. Are there no
Are there no
survivors?
survivors?
He asked if there were any survivors.
If we don't respond, he might assume that we're also dead and that the answer is no, there are no
Okay,
survivors.
you know what? Honestly, that's just fucking good for him. He should believe we are all dead. He's not even the maid, and I am pissed. Let us go.
You're not going to send him back?
No,
That's a whole spell slot. It's a third level spell slot.
I
Yeah.
have 2.
You just shared that real
So-
No, that's
wait,
why.
so-
As soon as I was waiting for
So
it,
it's a donut, right? It's a donut spectrum, right? People that don't know,
about?
people that don't know magic at all, right? Don't know
Don't know,
messaging
yeah,
etiquette,
yeah.
Right.
And the high mages that have endless spell slots
Yeah.
I have words for him.
have lost the
I
etiquette.
cannot-
Only the people in the middle.
in the donut have the right
I
etiquette.
just don't get it. Anyway,
He'll get his answer one way or another.
he will figure it out whenever they get down here. We will not be here though.
So are we going further in?
So I guess we should kind of come up with somewhat of a plan.
Can I look through the wreckage and see if there's some kind of like map or something in
Certainly.
this outpost or anything?
Make an investigation check for me.
Where's the leaves?
Yeah,
Well-
you're
Can I
doing a
help him?
shit job.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
roll again.
Fritz is probably on the couch.
Yeah.
Oh. I have a +8. So
Come on,
that's, so that's 18.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
That's not bad.
You both of them.
I rolled.
Looking around,
I got our cameras fixed.
you find it hard to delve too deep into the belongings of the deceased simply out of a respect. You find it quite easy to delve into the belongings of the deceased due to a lack of respect.
That tracks.
I'll say that you do find some scribblings of the layout of some of the tunnels a bit deeper, but you notice a correlation between all of them is that they don't go far. It appears that this outpost was mostly patrolling the surrounding area, but it doesn't map past like the first couple of turns that you might encounter.
I know I already rolled, and it's fine if I can't, like, I guess retcon this, but I also thought about it while you were explaining, like, if
Okay.
there's any, like, notes of, like, so-and-so came in, they're going deeper, or whatever, like, if there's any about Eve passing through at any point.
You find no such
Oh, okay.
documentation. You gather that the Harvesters Guild, for all its merit in training locals to be down here, is operated very much off of a touch and go basis.
I would share what little maps we do have with Flora. They don't go far, but they do show some of the tunnels deeper in.
Are
Is
you gonna
there-
get these?
I just found
Off
them.
the body.
Okay, sorry. I heard something outside, so I was checking our cameras.
Oh, it's okay.
Are there? Drazad is not good at
One of our chatters
understanding
came to say hello.
The maps, but
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm here to gift you
take
some
them out.
subs.
Yeah.
I'll
Meatball subs, hopefully.
that's right.
I will add the maps to our collection.
Okay.
What's happening out there? Is that
That
you?
was me.
Okay. God.
Just in case there is somebody else.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He
Lock
was
your
like,
car.
He said, you should lock the front door. I was like, no, it's going to make the dogs bark.
Yeah.
I don't see anything on our cameras. I
Yeah.
think we're good, but
So, Valeth, I will say, with your 18 and the time to properly look through your surroundings, you do notice one thing that you didn't pick up on about this blood trail before. There is, every so often,
Fireworks.
a shoe print
thank you.
that displaces some of the crimson color, as if someone were following the trail after it had been made.
Well, this is curious, and it's a shoe print distinctively, and the thing that we fought didn't have shoes on. I'm assuming, right?
I'll say with your 18, you can ascertain that this is not only a shoe print, but something that would be made from heavy armor.
Someone-
Was Eve wearing heavy armor?
No.
Well, she was wearing a cloak when we saw her. So
I doubt she was.
Yeah, yeah. Something followed this trail down. We might actually find some more answers to follow it.
Do we think? Okay, so hear Drazad out. Do we think that the footsteps were maybe someone dragging something back there, cast a spell, and then that made the bone thing?
No, I do believe it was one of those worm things we fought earlier that created this blood trail.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You can see the markings here tend to match the
Hmm.
slithering nature, which would have created the blood trail, and then something after the fact in that trail
Walked
you can see
through it.
here.
Yeah.
And he's gonna like,
Inspector, I
He's
understand.
got the blood straight.
and then when you look back up at him, he's got one of the hats on, that's got the little flaps that end up on the side, just out of nowhere.
magnifying glass.
Does this tunnel? Is this tunnel on the maps? That
This
where the
goes
bloods?
back. Or
No,
does
this
it go
goes,
deeper?
it goes
Oh,
deeper.
yeah.
Okay.
map
And I would
does?
say that this tunnel is mapped out basically to the first two turns. It does appear to loop back on itself at one point, but it can go even deeper if you progress that far.
Okay, let's go.
So the maps show us a certain amount deeper,
Yeah.
but not
That-
all the way, because they
don't
don't
know.
venture out that far, I would assume.
Well, let us be the first then. They would at least have a record of it
And
now.
Flora, you're still making maps?
Yeah.
As we go, yes.
Yeah.
Make a survival check for me, Flora.
Easier.
You can take a number in the thing.
I have a 9. I'll take the plus
take-
3.
Okay.
All right, I did.
So total
Oh, nice.
11.
11,
No,
12.
12.
You're able to adapt these scribblings to your own map and gain a decent understanding of the pathing through these tunnels. It's not exactly complicated to understand that when you approach the first intersection, you want to go left to go deeper, or right to loop back onto this tunnel and come back where you came, depending on what you want. What is the marching order as you all progress further
I have
into
been
the
saying I was
depths?
second. He's first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Put Matavi in the middle.
You
Matavi
two in the middle, me last.
You want to? Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can see.
Because I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Matavi holds
I've
your
got a
hand
decently high AC, so.
and guides you through.
Oh, thank you,
Sweet
Matavi. I
Matavi.
appreciate it. Don't worry. If something tries to come kill you again, I will protect you.
And I'm
Don't
glancing over
I'm
our shoulder every
counting
now
on
and again.
it.
worry. Yeah, of course. He feels his hand warm up a little bit, and I'm still casting Spare the Dying on him.
I feel a bit younger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you feel? Are your? You may not understand this language. Are your hit points going up by chance if you're getting younger?
We just long rest.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, oh. Well, okay, it was an experiment.
As the five of you continue to traverse and follow the path of this smeared crimson, you eventually approach the intersection that the scribblings you found indicate, and you see that the blood streaking does continue further into the tunnels.
So deeper.
Deeper. You continue down?
It's all one continuous shriek.
It's a smattering, like in places
Okay.
like it splashes up onto the wall a bit. Sometimes it is just like a puddle almost congealed onto the ground. It is not consistent, I'll
Are the
say.
Multiple
still there?
bodies or one
Like, does it look like it came from one body?
one body or like something like grabbed everything, put it in the net, and is dragging the net?
I'll say make a medicine check. A medicine or nature.
Can
You
I
pick.
retcon something real fast? That's not going to really change anything.
Depends on what it is.
Can I help him look at this?
Can I? I was just going to ask if you could help me retcon this.
You can help him make a
I can.
medicine check?
Whenever we woke up, and after I ascended, and he made the comment that they would be able to send help whenever they could. Could I have gone around and ritual casted gentle repose on all of the dead bodies?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great.
You could have done that.
Thank you.
Totally
does
fine
that
with that.
It prevents them from decaying
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
for 10 days.
Should probably
She
do that
helping
on
enough?
Are you helping,
sick.
Flora?
She said she wanted to.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, well, I had rolled a medicine check.
Oh.
If that's what we were going to do.
I was
or
rolling
if we
nature.
did-
So
Oh,
I got a 17.
well, so then it doesn't help.
17 nature, and if you
I
want to
had
roll
19
medicine.
Okay.
Yeah. 19 medicine.
So with your 19 medicine, you discern that because of how spotty the blood is, the trail may run cold eventually.
Right. That's what I was
And you
thinking.
can tell that this is indeed all from one body being dragged off by a grick.
It's not like a whole lot of bodies.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking because it was lasting so long as one
Yeah,
continuous
it was
shriek,
like a
I was like,
lot of-
this body's going to run out of blood. Like,
Yeah.
With your nature check,
Yeah.
you recall some of the information that you gathered from the Harvesters Guild, off screen.
Yeah.
And you recall that the grick is a pack animal. They usually have a den, and they usually haul their prey into it after the prey is deceased. So what you're following is likely a trail to a grick den.
I let everybody know. You know we're walking into a trap, right?
I want to.
The grick is the worm.
Yes.
Are the footprints still?
Every so often, you do spy one. Mhm.
Okay.
And the footprints also follow.
They
down.
do follow.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
that is the weird thing to consider. Who the heck are we following?
Maybe it's
Someone
somebody
donning-
from the camp who is trying to go, like,
No, that's
avenge, rescue.
Someone donning heavy armor. Yes.
Hey.
That would make sense. Like, this was a defensive outpost.
Yes.
Like, maybe
Unless
things
they,
went south and he was going to
I did not know. That
take out
seems
these gricks.
Maybe.
unless they stole the heavy armor off of one of the dead.
I don't know. Anyway, we can continue.
Okay.
Okay.
I a little bit more cautiously as
Mhm.
I move us forward, knowing that we're probably walking right towards a
Okay.
den of.
I will have everyone make a stealth check for me. Matavi got a natural 20.
Good for you, Matavi.
No. Oh, because I did not do that. Great.
I got.
When I have
a-
disadvantage on
I have disadvantage.
What are we
as
rolling?
well.
Stealth.
armor.
13 for me.
Oh, I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh,
Okay.
that would help.
That gives everyone a plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then 23.
Pass Without a Trace is up.
30.
Let's see.
6, 7, 17.
Okay.
With plus 10?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I rolled a 6 and a 17.
I have a 28.
Nice. And odd.
20.
20.
I rolled
As
a
you all
10.
move quite silently through the tunnels, not even emitting so much as a tremor through the rock bed below you, you venture further and further into the lower tunnels, even fighting against your own reservations, compelling you to turn back. But your heart lightens as you eventually discover an expansive chamber before you, held wide by fragile stone pillars, some of which have collapsed. Stepping beneath an abnormally huge archway marking the entrance, a faint amber light flickers alive to greet you.
What?
Several ancient lanterns hang in the air as if by magic over a cracked and empty waterway that now only beds the stony remains of other structures. And so, this eerily preserved courtyard harbors your spirits with the welcome warmth of home, as if those who once dwelled here never left. At the center, one granite guardian remains, a cloaked figure looking starward into the ceiling of dirt, supported by a giant hand beneath their feet and balancing themselves against a modest walking stick.
This is a statue?
This is a statue.
Is this?
Does this walking stick have markings on it?
Not Valoth, but the other guy. Sarnorin. Is this Sarnorin?
Both of
person
you
who took
make
a staff.
investigation checks.
As the lanterns go off, Drazad goes, "Oh, absolutely not. We are not dealing with this."
What did you say, Sam?
And I cast Bless on
The
the
person
three
who
of you.
took the staff.
Oh no, it's only a minute. Never mind.
Yeah.
What am-
Isilde is the one.
What am I making?
Investigation.
Did she come down here and start a cult?
24 on my investigation, Alex.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
11 for me.
You do a lot of things with a cult, man. You'd be surprised how efficient a cult could be.
What was that lady's name? Mother? What do they call her?
Oh, that's the yeah.
Mother God?
Mother Gothel?
No, it was Mother
Oh
God.
my God.
She died from like silver.
Mother of
coloring or
God.
something.
Yeah.
She was blue.
Colloidal silver.
Colloidal
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother God.
As you look upon this statue, you find quite quickly that it is very old, as is the rest of these surroundings. Older than possibly even the ruins of Vidnica.
Cool.
Looking upon the statue, the figure is not immediately recognizable, but you can tell they are elven. The staff that they wield holds no such umbric markings. But because of your astute arcane
What is it?
nature,
Oh, not 20.
Nat 20 from Graham.
Sorry,
Thank
Alex.
you.
Oh, no.
That's great.
It's from
Thank you.
Leonis.
Oh, Leonis.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, I saw Grim checking his points. Leonis coming in with the nat 20 this time.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
We had said
Thank
gotta
you
get
so
in.
much. That is
Hell.
going
Screaming.
that is
Yeah.
going to be put to good use, I think.
You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You remember those numbers I sent you that day? That's in that upper bracket number.
So the staff itself does not have any of these umbric markings on it, but you can tell just by the shape and the grain pattern in the wood that it is likely an arcane focus, or was. In addition, you can see that the hand holding up this elven creature is not only giant in terms of size, but it is likely to be a giant's hand, as is indicated by a plaque below with
says
very
the giant.
faded elven and giant writings.
I can read giant, I think.
I can read Elvish.
Not your boy.
I can
Oh.
also ritual cast comprehend language.
I can
No,
see
I
it,
can
yeah.
read goblin.
Yeah. I mean, if we have time, I'm going to ritual cast comprehend languages to
Okay.
This place
the
looks
full-
pretty interesting.
yeah,
Like,
the full language.
I think Taffy could read giant. That's why I was like, Flora can read goblin.
So you take a moment to cast comprehend languages, and as your eyes blink with light, and you can suddenly read the passages marking the statue, an incredible realization rushes across your mind. Now that you can read both languages and they are standing in front of you, you come to realize that Umbric is likely a marriage between Elvish and the
Giant?
old giant runic language that was used to enchant many of their
oh,
belongings in the past.
oh.
With that realization, I take the note out. Can I now make
Decode
sense of it?
As you begin to stare at the note, you can see that the Umbric symbols it's not a language. It is magic incarnate. The magic is faded from these symbols, but you hold no doubts now that at one point they carried a magic that was essentially passed on via paper, which is aside from it's certainly a step beyond scroll writing.
What does the
What
plaque
was
say?
magic? Your
No.
stuff?
Umbric is magic. Umbric is
Umbric
just
is-
magic. And the note that I have with Umbric on it from way back when we fought the dude
no,
with the spear.
But you can't comprehend it?
Well, it's not really language. He's
not
like
really
it's basically the same as like if you wrote like a scroll spell scroll.
It is onomatopoeia.
But it's
magic.
But it's been used, so that's why I can't figure out
So
what
it's like it's a spell
what was
scroll,
on
basically.
it. Yeah, basic. Well, step
Okay.
above, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's no less than a spell scroll.
No less than a spell
Yes.
scroll.
No,
You read
no,
upon the plaque.
No more than.
more- no.
In the Elvish writing, you can read Dekarin of the Mist. And in the giant writing, you can read Friend of the Giants.
I relay that.
So this place seems to have been made by giants.
Dekarin of the
then?
Mist, friend of the giants.
Friend
Mhm.
of giant.
How ironic that the giants would be underground.
And as you try your
Our
best
giants live
to
underground.
process these new
In
gleanings, these realizations in the depths of the tunnels beneath Charos, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more action and more stunning
Oh, don't
revelations
say that.
I
in
like it.
just about 10 minutes.
Whoa,
So
don't go
go nowhere,
But go look at the moon.
but go look at the
The
moon.
moon.
See you in 10. Bye.
Recharge your lunar battery.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Brett Venable, Tabletop Beard, Drozani, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Rub My Beard, Justinian at Darkeport, Leodus Chiron, Sebastian Paz, Klaus Keller, User 4685, Ceci, Caitlin Jockums, Silverlock, Arrow Soul, Jinx Phantom Hive, Seamus Corbett, Charles Beasley, HP Fallen, Daniel Thornton, Harley Patterson, Jared, Zaya Audience, Cody, Lose Your Sky, Amanda Rios, Fated Caliber, Lee H, Fred Martinez, Josh Wilcox, Spud McStud, Tyler Stevens, 9861, Angel Jobert, Shepdog, Spicer 23, Damo Divan, Magi of Goth, Jack David, JD, Zuforth Impala, Brother Oblivion, Don Bjorno, Dog Sashu 36,000, Nosy DM, Hardcore, Doppeldraken, Caramel Thunder, Rick D, Fami Chicky, Maxime Prudhomme, Lupus 117, Darl Yumi, Newton 103, FTG Vader, Tenacious B, Number 1 Black Knight fan, Zura Maru, Zyborg, Kenzie Waxman 41, Awesome Face 123, Ready Player Mom, Just Riker, Broncos Games and Stuff, Nick Dyson, Pass Boof, Rich Bobs, Leo Mark Bernabe, The Lost Soul, Eoin Gallagher, Sebastian Santiago, Pyro Tiger 11, Daddy Frosty, Amatify, Anthony Pace, Victor Ruiz, Southern Nola, Scott Coiler, Alicia Haflack, Jordan Chief Cynic, Gary Boyles, Enda Buckley, Arcavius, Raymond Diaz, LC, Station, Anton Davidatus, Chris Shaw, Paul Tankersley, One-Eyed Goat 90, Spaceboy, Calazarin, Tofu, Corey of Darkeport, Player Lord, JPFR, Josh P, Jim Bassett, Tone Roche, Chase Huckhill, Jason, Death Metal Hero, Moongoose McQueen, Camilo Ovale, and Niaze. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it.
Greetings to all my bearded brothers out there. I'm Alex, also known as Constructed Chaos on YouTube, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Tabletop Beard. This family-owned beard oil company is run by three brothers that have combined two great loves of mine: tabletop RPGs and beard care. And it makes a lot of sense because, as I'm sure many of you know, growing and maintaining a healthy beard can be an adventure all its own. I started my quest back before I was even on YouTube, and I guess you could say I was stuck at level 1 for a while, constantly itching my way through life with a wild and unkempt beard and just trusting hairspray and regular shampoo to get the job done. Believe me, I was rolling nat 1s on just about every charisma check I made at that point. But eventually I started trying various beard care products like oils, butters, and balms, and I found some that worked well enough, but none of them really tied into my backstory. Not to mention my wife was constantly complaining about the smell. Then I was put on to the products from Tabletop Beard, and let me tell you, it was a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what kind of flavor you prefer. These guys use a premium oil blend of meadow foam seed, rosehip, golden jojoba, argan, avocado, and sunflower oils to create the most high quality product that contains no cheap filler or artificial oils that you typically want to steer clear of. And each scent has been expertly crafted and matched to a familiar TTRPG style, so you know exactly the kinds of vibes you're putting out without the scents being too mundane or too overpowering. To top it off, all their products, oils, butters, and balms are made in small batches, so the quality control is top-notch, and so is the customer service. They're always looking for new ways to meet and exceed customer needs, and I've even heard that they have some new ideas cooking up behind the scenes. So consider this your session 0 and take some time to check out Tabletop Beard today. Truly, they're the only starting equipment that you need for your own successful beard care journey. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that? Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble. that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a great break looking at the moon and, doing other things
I did actually.
that we
look at the
shouldn't
moon.
talk on a live stream about.
It was a good moon.
It was a good moon.
There's a good moon. There's a good moon. That's a good moon. All a good moon.
Good
the
moon.
background of my phone is a good moon.
Good moon.
Good moon.
So we now return to the five of you. Vala now having recognized Umbric as a marriage between Elvish and the old giant runic symbols used to imbue objects with magic. What would you all like to do?
I do want to know if the phrase like of the mist, if that means anything.
Make a history check.
I don't know if I could really.
Ooh, that was almost really bad. History. That's a 21.
21.
You're not positive because you've never been there. You have heard of a place called Mistkeep in the northern reaches of Imsford, near the mountain range just to the east of Olskana. And to your recollection, the elves that reside there carry some power that allows them to communicate with the dead.
Do any of you, in your previous travels, have you ever been to Mistkeep?
I don't think so. I don't
did
think
not-
I would even know what it is.
You would not.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I would either.
I've never heard of that place. What is
That's
Misty?
not over in Torosol. No.
Not in your area.
No.
It's
above the Sojit Empire.
Yeah, I was like,
It's a place where people can are fabled to speak with the dead freely without the use of magic, so like
Have you been there?
Drazad. No, but I've read about it, and
Didn't we do that with the guy when the moon was coming through the scar?
yes, that is.
The
And there
guy
was
stabbed you?
oh, the weird. Well, he didn't
I don't
stab
know
me
if that
per
was
se.
so much of.
It hurt.
I think that was
True.
more to do with that area that we were in.
but there was mist. Was there
There
not?
was mist.
I wonder if Mistkeep's name doesn't come from more than just, or if its name comes from actual mist, of that being the nature of which the communication happens. And given all of the necromancy and necrotic peoples that we've come across, I wonder if that's not the reason why we were drawn here. I had to look away from you in the middle of that because I was trying. No, it's funny. I didn't want to call it out though. I saw it and immediately was like, look away, finish.
I stuck to my head because I was concentrating.
I realized I felt bad.
I didn't even see it. That's good. That's really good.
Mistkeep.
In case you forget that you're
I was
concentrating,
really hard, so it just felt appropriate.
So, you were saying almost like a necrotic mist that they are able to
Well, necromancy.
move and harness.
Necromancy brings life to the dead.
Right. Oh, you're right.
And the mist seems to allow you to speak with the dead. So they do not seem unconnected.
Is it misty in here?
Now that you mention it, you can't see anyone.
Pump
No.
that fog machine.
Not really. But as you look about your surroundings, I will have you make a perception check.
How did we get to Mistkeep from where we're at right now?
It says so-and-so of the mist.
Dekarin.
Dekarin of the mist, friend of the giants. So of the mist, I asked him, does that round?
it.
And he said,
12.
Mistkeep rings.
Got it.
With your 12, again, you don't see any mist, but the absence of that obscurement allows you to see what appears to be a few glowing runic symbols on the walls. Rather on the pillars that hold up the walls of this courtyard. And as they sort of flicker with power and diminish over brief moments, you gather that these are holding the lanterns aloft, and possibly why they are so weak and not giving off an abundance of light.
Does the blood splatter that we've been following continue through here?
It does.
Okay, so there's an exit. I'm guessing.
There is on the
other
opposite side of the courtyard.
Yeah.
Basically, there's a giant archway that leads into it, and on the opposite side, there is yet another large archway that holds wide the mouth of this cavern as it slowly draws smaller and smaller into a tunnel once again,
And
and the blood leads through there.
What about the footprints?
The footprints do continue. In fact, against the stone courtyard floor, which is lighter than the surrounding dirt and rock tunnel floor, you see occasionally like smatterings or smears of crimson rubbed off of a
bagels.
a bit of plate armor.
Does it look like the feet, like, so footprints, right? You're walking.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like they meet up
Did he
in
stop?
front of anything in here?
Make one
that
more
is
investigation
good.
check
That
for me.
is-
That is a really,
That
really
is
good
a really
idea.
good question.
Yeah. That
Chap-
is 25.
Oh yeah.
Not only do you find a pair of imprints, not complete footprints, but tracks that indicate that they would have stopped, but you can tell based on the amount that is there compared to the other like moving footsteps that they stopped and waited there for a while, and it's near a rocky outcropping that they may have hid behind as if looking onwards.
Okay, but it doesn't seem like they cared whatsoever about any of these ruins other than, like, to take cover from something, right? Based
No.
on where they stopped,
didn't-
like,
yeah,
there's nothing
based
else
on where
of
they
interest
stopped,
there.
yeah.
He didn't stop in front of a ruin and
Yeah.
look
Correct.
at it. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Well, if this is Eve's, I'd be curious as to why she didn't stop here. This seems like it would interest her.
Well, I mean, she may
Isilday
have.
or Eve?
Eve.
Well, she may have stopped here.
Eve just
but-
cares about Isilday. Isilday probably stopped here and took notes on everything.
Potentially, but if she's after Isilday for the staff, Isilday came here because of the staff. I would assume
Yeah.
that Eve might be curious of this. I'm at least not saying it's impossible that it's her, but I would be less inclined to believe.
That these footsteps are Eve? Yeah, I don't think so either. Maybe it's one of the guards going after Eve?
Or just one of their friends who was being dragged off.
Yeah.
So then what are we to do from here? It seems the only way
I
is
mean-
forward.
I mean, do we get any magical pings from any of this stuff, or...
If we want to spend another 10 minutes, I can check.
No, I don't think it's worth casting locate object.
I mean, do we want to wait while I cast a ritual?
Might be important.
Yeah, because maybe it has similar magic to this Mistkeep place that you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay, yeah. I'll ritual cast detect magic.
I'm gonna go to the other where that guy stopped. Where did you tell us that?
Yeah, I would have
Okay.
pointed it out.
I would have went over to where the guy stopped and tried to like peer down that hall to kind of see what he was looking at.
Okay, make a perception check for me. And as your magic finishes, you detect a faint magic in this courtyard emanating from the runic symbols that do appear to be some form of umbric. You don't recognize the exact symbols as any you've seen before, but they are giving off an illusion magic that is allowing the light to be permitted from the floating lanterns.
Okay, I'll make note of the new umbric that I've not yet seen, but
15.
Okay. As you cast your gaze down the hall, you see that the tunnel winds and does split, but the tracks continue to follow once again off to the left and a bit deeper into the ground. As you study the wall, because there's not much else to look at, you see striations along the tunnel wall that would indicate that at one time, when this courtyard perhaps might have even been on the surface of the material plane, these tunnels did not exist, and so following forward in the tunnels would basically put you underground of this past surface, potentially.
Are you talking about like when you can see the different
layers.
area? Okay, yeah.
Your
that
dad.
strata.
I was about to say, I was thinking of y'all's dad. The
Tunnels
strata.
have layers.
Yeah.
Layers.
Every
Yeah.
time we go somewhere, anywhere where there's
Clear markings,
striation,
Yeah.
Oh
their
wow! Look
dad
at that
goes,
strata.
Wow, look at that strata.
Well, it was one time.
I
and
know, but now we
Yeah,
all
that's
say
it.
it.
He's branded
Yeah.
for life. Yeah.
Yep. Now
I
he
want
says it
to. I want to
ironically.
take note. Do any of the layers look different than the others? Like, is there like this one's cool, this one's nice, and then this one's like a dark, nasty, like you stripe through. It's like
Make a
Nature.
yeah. I'll say nature. I was teetering between nature and survival, but I think nature is more apt.
Okay, now that we have found this chamber, do you think I should waste another the last third level spell slot that they have
For what?
to talk to
bait. Wow.
the Sarian,
The layers do appear to be.
the High Mage?
You can see what might have at one point been the ground layer, because above it is a massive layer of
Like sand?
dark earth.
Hmm.
It is not obsidian, but it is. It does appear to, have been created all at once by your imagination. It is one very large layer.
I don't know if you should expend another spell slot, but if you do want to talk to Thessarian about this later, I will be making notes about this, as I already am. I'll finish them later. As you see, he's got one of his books open, and you can see clearly there's a sketch of what you've seen
Yeah.
with some other words that you probably can't read.
No, you're right. We should probably wait.
Sam's like, my entire notebook is encrypted, so you can look at it.
It's encrypted. It's encrypted mechanically through the linguist feat and through my own thing that I had come up with before that I'd already talked to Alex
it's like
about.
triply
So
encrypted.
yeah, it's
Very strong
We're
password.
Never cracking.
It's a 3FA.
Yeah.
One of the FAs is blood oath.
you have to swear fealty to me to read it.
I would gladly prick my finger every time if I didn't have to remember all the passwords.
Same.
So what would you all like to do?
I guess we continue now.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Same marching order as before, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah. Before we leave, I'm like, I point this out the floor, and I'm like, look at the strata. And then I'm like, you can see here something bad happened for a long time. Trying to act real smart about it.
That is great. I did not know you knew geology, Odd.
Of course I do.
He knows
Could have
everything.
potentially been in volcanic eruption.
Oh, you think that's what it was?
I thought
Yes,
you
I
would know
concur.
with your headband.
Geology
Yeah, I
rocks.
Well, because Alex said it's not obsidian, and I know at least in our world, obsidian is from like lava flows and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Could be onyx.
But it's not that, right?
It's not obsidian. No.
Yeah. Okay.
So
How big is it?
it actually goes above where you can see it basically makes up the rest of this tunnel.
So at one point, the whole Earth was, or the whole planet was covered in liquid hot magma.
Or maybe just this part of it.
I do not. Yeah,
Oh,
right. No, but
I'm
that's to be
still
the
learning.
entire planet.
This is a new experience for me. I'm still learning how to deal.
You are new
With
to the
this-
field of geology, is what it sounds
So I'm
like.
new to the field of higher thinking.
Intelligence.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
So, you all continue down the tunnels as the world grows quieter and quieter still. Least of all due to your extremely apt stealth rolls. But as you become increasingly more aware of that silence, it begins to eat at you a bit. And
Has it been silent
yes,
since we left the outpost, right?
I mean really since your fight with
Okay.
that creature.
Yeah, nobody
But it
comes
wasn't
down
like
here.
that before, right? We
I mean-
constantly heard
Chittering and
chittering and
Mm-hmm.
ooh, that's not good. It's very ominous.
At least it means
You
there's likely no
approach.
bugs.
After taking several bins over the next 30 minutes or so, you approach a ramp leading up to another opening in a larger room. And as you lay eyes upon this opening, something stands out to you. It is framed by splintered wood. Wood that is not charred. Wood that does appear quite old.
What do you mean framed by? Like the opening is framed?
Make a perception check for me.
Like something wooden was buried, and we are now inside that wooden thing.
Oh, not just like a mine cart.
What was the...
Perception. Mabel.
24.
With your 24, as you stare upon this opening, you see that basically the cave is hollowed out in a tunnel as you've been following.
Yep.
But then, like jagged teeth on either side of that opening, there is splintered wood.
Okay. Like it was boarded up and someone like busted through?
Potentially.
Oh, okay.
I would say with your extremely high roll that you can tell that the timber that was broken here and splintered was not from it being boarded up. These timbers are much too large to have made it through the tunnels from the surface. This wood has been here for a long, long time.
It was here, it got covered by dirt, and then the tunnel got made, and it was like, oh, there's a wood thing here.
Whoopsie poopsie scoopsie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
It's like
that.
if you buried a box and then an ant tried
I'm
to
gonna
dig
need
into the box.
I'm gonna need that concentration ring.
Okay, so
So-
here.
Is that a right? Is
When
that a
this-
true assumption that we can, at least from the outside, right?
Oh, certainly. With that perception check,
I
you can
think
tell that
What he
that's
said
the
was
only
right,
reasonable
like buried
explanation.
A box, and then like an
Okay.
ant tried to crawl through it. Is basically.
And it may not have been a bug; it may have been something else.
Yeah,
but
but
Right,
like
yeah, okay, I see what
when
you're
this
saying,
was on the
yeah.
surface,
It was solid.
Oh.
it was solid. There was like a wall or something.
So
Okay.
if we were to like dig into the wood, it would just continue on through the rocks.
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It
see.
seems
Like
that
it'd be a
way.
solid wood
Okay,
wall.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Here, there's odd out. Here,
Like a
there's odd out.
shiplap wall.
That is.
I was gonna think like a
Creeping.
boat or something.
Do we think
Or an old building.
I should maybe
Or an old building.
throw? And I pull out the mace and I say, "Glow." Do we think maybe Drazad should throw the mace into the opening
No.
first to?
Well, don't you have little friends that you can
No. I
send
pick up
to,
a rock.
to scout it out?
I pick up a rock
think
and
I
I cast light on the cantrip light on the rock and I throw the rock in there.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Drazad
Or
was
not.
going to ask first, but
As the rock skitters across the floor, it illuminates some of the chamber, and you can see at least that it is and it appears to be devoid of life. Nothing attacks the rock as it enters, but you can see something shining on the surface of the floor, as well as a smattering of different objects, parts across the ground.
Question
It's
mark?
blood
What?
and body parts.
Is there still blood in here?
The blood trail does continue, although the markings you've been looking for have been growing even more sparse.
Markings. What do you mean?
The blood smears and spatters that you've been following as whatever body has been dragged this far
drained.
is pretty drained.
Footprints?
You do occasionally see a bit of disturbed earth that gives away the footprint, but again, the blood on the bottom of the footprint is not so pervasive anymore.
And the blood's not dry. It's like, I mean, I know it's on the ground, but like...
The blood you've been following was pretty coagulated, and so the trail leading in is as well, yes.
I'm kind of confused with what we're looking at.
Okay.
You're looking into a large room, but you're on a slope, so you can't see a whole lot of the floor without going into the room, or maybe like flying up a little bit so
And
you can get a better vantage.
Wood that splintered looks like it was like a wall or something.
Yes,
Okay.
from
Can
your
the
perspective.
Unseen servant communicate to you?
Oh, bitch! I forgot about that. Sorry. I was like, how are we gonna get in here but not get in there?
Can it communicate back to you?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I can. Well,
You
wait,
can
can
tell
it?
it to go pick up the rock.
It's a
walk around
mindless.
the
Let me
rock.
read. Let me read it.
I think you give it an instruction,
And it goes.
and it goes and
follows
does
the
it.
instruction.
I don't know that it communicates.
That's why I was like,
No.
can it actually... Because we can't message it if it's mindless.
No, it is mindless. You can mentally command the servant to move,
the-
interact with an object. Servant can perform simple tasks that a human servant could do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, blah, 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 blah. Once you give the command, the servant
Oh,
performs the task
damn.
to the best of its ability.
Okay, Drazad has a great idea.
Wait, I got a better idea.
Wait, mine might be better. You do not know.
Okay, well, you first.
Okay, great, because I said it
Okay,
first.
go ahead.
So, here's what you do.
Yeah.
You command the unseen servant to go in there, look around, simple task. Look around. If it detects any life forms, it picks up the light rock and brings it back out.
That is actually a sound plan.
If it does not bring the rock back, we are okay.
What was
Now, what
plan?
is your idea?
Okay, so
Mine is
my
better, I know.
idea is
I'm going to begin ritual casting while they're discussing this.
my idea is that if we get enough unseen servants,
Oh my gosh.
they could just
We start our own laundromat?
yes, yeah, exactly. No, yes. They could just we could just have them all mending clothes. We could have our own tailor shop, and then if we get enough of them, then it could be like a what do you call them?
A Ponzi scheme?
Oh yeah, even
Yeah,
better.
that, exactly that, yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
unseen
so-
servant, you go get several of your unseen servants.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a pyramid
a
scheme.
pyramid scheme. Yeah.
Not that dissimilar, but
Yeah.
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 Oh
Um,
my god.
Yeah, so I'm going to ritual cast unseen servant.
Okay. You ritual cast Unseen Servant. The world remains quiet, aside from the very light sound of your casting as you breathe forth this entity.
Yeah, he's going to pluck a piece of string from his cloak, pull out a splinter of wood from his pack, and you see him, as you said, like breathe it as they fade into nothingness. But I mean, he's mindless, shapeless, and everything, but it's there. And Drazad's plan: go in, survey the area. If after you've surveyed there is no life, come back. There is. Pick up the stone and bring it.
Or scratch that. Not
Or-
life. If there is
or-
movement, pick up the rock and bring it back.
Unseen servant sweatshop.
Oh my god.
I would like to know if there's life, because if something's sleeping in there, I still want to know.
I do not trust the dungeon master
Uh,
with the wording of life. Go ahead. Let's
Okay.
keep going. Let's keep going with the original genius Drazad plan.
So you feel your attachment to this unseen servant as your arcane energy moves up this slope and into the room. You wait for a moment. Go ahead and roll a perception check for the unseen servant. It's flat stats, so I believe it's just going to be a straight roll.
Straight rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it. I think that's what we did last time. Take that. I'll roll my own.
All right.
Yeah, not 20.
I just got the chills. I got so excited.
After a short period of time, you feel a very strong attachment to your unseen servant as it comes back. You feel your arcane energy in the same hallway as you, and it is not carrying the light rock.
Well,
Okay.
Did it come back?
Yeah.
oh yes. Sorry.
Well, I'm assuming the rock is not here, so...
Yes. It is here.
In we go.
Okay. Odd, you first.
Sure.
You enter the
Sneaky.
chamber, framed by old rotten wood and supported by large curved ivory pillars, as a profound sense of antiquity pervades the air. The remnants of 7 or 8 lifeless Gricks lie scattered across the floor
no.
among a smattering of rusted armor, shattered weapons, adventuring gear, and glimmers of gold.
Ooh.
What would you all like to do?
I would like to get
sorry.
that gold.
Can you re-say that?
I'm gonna have the servant get the gold.
There's a bunch of there's 7 or 8
should
dead
cast
Gricks on the ground, a bunch of rusted armor, shattered swords, and glimmers of gold.
There's dead Gricks?
How
Those worms?
Are there dead
Yep.
bodies?
how long do the Gricks... How
dead
deceased?
do yeah?
Yeah.
Perception, medicine.
Yep.
And
we be able
unseen
to-
servant's gonna go collect the gold.
Okay.
Would we be able to assume that this is the Gricks, like, cave
Nest.
that they were trying to get back to?
Nature.
And somebody came up on
8.
them?
Okay.
7 o'clock.
With your 8, you what were you looking for? Did you say?
I was looking for dead bodies.
You don't see any dead bodies, but you see the paraphernalia of adventurers. And with your prior nature check about Gricks,
Right.
you would ascertain that the Gricks devoured everything else.
Okay.
They didn't want to eat they have no value for gold or armor or metal.
Right.
I put this down.
I just didn't know if there was any people left. Like,
You don't see
okay.
any. Medicine.
21.
Okay. The Gricks appear to have been dead for less than a day.
I immediately cast Locate Object and focus on Eve's sword.
Okay. As you
Or the
cast
gem.
Locate Object, you get a ping. Down the hallway, back the way you came.
What?
Boys and girls, we have a situation.
Back the way we came.
Wait, what's the situation?
Eve's sword is back the way we came. So either we are now in
You
a trap.
you also know the direction it's moving. Is it moving closer or
Yeah, is it
further
coming towards
away?
us? That is right.
You get a sense that it is coming towards you. But
Okay.
as this
Snuff out the light.
realization as this
Yeah.
realization dawns upon you, dust trickles into your line of sight. As the cavernous ceiling above you shudders and partially collapses with an echo of small stones subsiding into a muted rumble. Rising with a mournful creak from this debris is a huge, decomposed hand, adorned in ceremonial hempen jewelry. The skeletal fingers sway ominously as it rights itself upon the cavern floor that now appears to be undergoing its own grotesque metamorphosis.
What?
The lifeless bodies of the Gricks convulse and merge, their congealed blood weaving into a nightmarish ooze. It gurgles and writhes and pulses, taking on a form that defiles the natural order, a malevolent entity born from the remnants of the fallen creatures. And just as the unsettling amalgamation takes shape, a woman, draped in a black cloak, steps into the room. As she lowers her hood, revealing an older white-haired woman adorned in shining armor.
Firebolt. No, I'm joking.
Heavy armor?
A beautiful blade with a large red jewel in the hilt rests in her right hand.
Is the blade black?
It is not.
Okay.
And in the other, she wields a black wooden staff.
No!
Etched
no.
with familiar umbric markings that now glow with dark power. She looks upon the 5 of you. Poor Isolde. She did so well taking this out of our reach in Vidnica, even if it was unintentional. Oh well. Now it's time to see what this can really do. My lord will be pleased after I deliver his prize along with the news of your end.
So many things.
Everyone, roll for initiative.
my God.
You just said so many things.
New dice hot.
What the hell is that?
Ribcage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool
curved
as hell.
ivory pillars.
Oh, you are such a shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're such a shit.
Oh,
Do you guys know what that wood was now?
No.
Okay.
Was it a
It
skull?
was a skull.
No.
What was it?
Oh, it was the throat. It was the.
Nope.
No, that's the bottom.
Is
What
it the
was
butt?
it?
Casket.
A
Oh.
giant casket.
That makes sense.
A giant.
If you
giant
bury
casket.
a box and you dig a hole.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
let me pull up this encounter real quick.
How much were you trying to hold
Why do
back
I
when
have
I
the
gave the
Creed
build a
song in my
box and
head?
bury it analogy?
Oh my god, dude. If you watch the episode back, I'm pretty sure I looked at the camera and like just raised my eyebrows.
You did the office you did a gym at the office.
Yeah. Well, they gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, by update, Alex, the thing that did not arrive for you is coming in tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Matavi got a 14 this time, by the way. All right, Valoth.
Hey, I got a 20. Rolled a natural 20 for a 22 total.
Nice. Odd. I'll go in order this
15.
time. 15. Drazad.
I have a 5.
5. And Flora.
13.
13.
And can I ask, did my unseen servant get any amount of gold before all this stuff kicked off?
It got precisely 213.
No.
Come on.
How much off of you are from
Come
casting
on,
Revivify?
Alex.
It got that much.
Oh, I need 300, I think.
63 gold.
Hey, what's our D20 roll?
And what did Matavi
Ooh,
get?
thanks for the D20. 14 from Grim.
Oh, Grim.
That is going to help.
Thanks,
You guys
Grim.
are going to need it.
Who's going to use the nat 20? What is it, a 14 you said?
Yeah. Hey, Alex, dear. What did Matavi get in initiative?
14.
I have silver
Nice.
bars.
I know.
I have silver bars.
As we kick off
This is
Our
exactly
epic-
why we both didn't take so.
combat,
Alex would have been.
it is not Eve first in the initiative. It is, in fact, Valoth. What would you like to
Let's
do?
go, Valoth.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick her up and then
How
drop
far
her.
am I
Hey,
away
go
from
fuck
Eve?
You would be approximately 20 feet.
What? She has wings? This
Okay.
bitch is flying?
I'm gonna
I'm flying, Jay.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself,
No.
Her wings.
Brave move.
There he goes.
and then I'm gonna step 10 feet to the side and
Okay.
see if she tracks me.
Okay. Let's see if she would.
Just trying to suss her out.
Yeah.
She
Sus.
does not appear to.
Then I'm
Does
gonna
that
close
mean
the
that
gap.
she can't?
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to take the staff from her if I can. Still, and that was an action to cast invisibility.
Yeah.
You could use your unseen servant for that.
I will allow you to sleight of hand in an attempt to
Do I have
take it.
advantage because she can't see me?
I will not give you advantage.
Get the unseen servant to push her back.
The,
Like,
the,
push-
the fact that you can try and steal it with a sleight of hand
Yeah.
is because
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Do I take the nat 20? Okay, I'm gonna take the nat 20 for a 22 total.
Okay.
You're lucky, Alex.
As you
One day we'll get another one.
Okay,
As you-
wait,
It's
wait.
a D8. It's a D8.
Oh, it's a plus 7.
oh my god.
It's still pretty good.
It could only be one more higher. So.
Yeah.
As you walk into
Stocking it
her
up.
space and grip the staff, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Is this against being charmed?
No.
Okay. Because I have advantage on those.
Shit.
Wisdom. Oh God, I'm gonna blow like everything. I'm gonna port that to a 14, so it's a 18 total.
18
Just say.
is what you needed. You feel a wave of fear wash over you as she feels the tug of you pulling against the staff, grips it firmly, and turns to face your general direction. You see her eyes, old and wizened, decay into a form of absolute dread as her flesh begins to peel back and her eyes glow with a bright opalescent blue that illuminates the cavern around you. You do begin to pull the staff from her grip, and you are currently gripping it alongside her.
If I tried to teleport, would it come with me? staff. I tried to Misty step away with it.
what are the rules of
I don't
Misty
think you're
Step?
not wearing it. You're
Yeah, I
not
would
like
say you're.
equipped
I mean,
to
you're in
it.
contention with it, so I would not allow it to be wrenched there.
I think it's anything you're wearing or carrying, and I don't know if you would technically be
They're
wearing
both
or
carrying.
I know. Would she come with me?
No.
because it's,
Yeah, because I can't bring people
there's
with
like
me.
a spell for that.
I tell you what,
I want this.
I know, and you've done quite well in getting
Yeah,
it
exactly.
because you've surprised her. We will do contested athletics as a last-ditch effort to hang on, but she will have disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
While I teleport away with it, is what
Yes.
you're saying? Okay. Oh, God. I'm going to portent it to an 18 on my side. Now,
Okay.
the question for everyone else. I have a +0. Do I take the +7?
For what? I'm so
Hell
sorry.
yeah.
Okay. So
make
this
this happen.
is a 25 then.
Okay,
I'm used a +7.
That's fine. I got it. Yeah.
you
Blown, like,
wrench
everything.
You wrench the staff from her grasp. As you pull away, you feel the eyes of this vile woman upon you, and you step back into position with your friends, clutching the staff in your hand.
Don't be near us. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You
a
feel
bad
an
place.
immense power exuding from it, a power that almost makes you fearful of what you may be capable of. You are not attuned to the staff, but technically it is a +1 spell focus.
Ooh.
So, given the situation, I will allow you to have +1 while you are holding it.
Okay.
Even though you're not
to
attuned.
my stuff, to my
Yeah.
spell stuffs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if a cleric holds it? Does that change anything?
I had to make a wisdom save
could.
to
Yeah.
you can try.
As she
If you have to
stares,
spell magic, use it on this thing.
as she
I'm
stares
like,
around in her general vicinity, swinging her sword wide, she looks upon you. No matter,
I think
you
I-
will not leave this place alive.
I don't
wait,
know
wait.
what just happened.
Wait, I think I would still be
You are invisible
because
yeah.
I never made an attack roll and I didn't
But
cast a
her
spell.
eyes change.
Right?
Oh, I know.
But she
sees
still
you
sees
now.
me.
Well, she sees them.
You're carrying
Oh,
a
she sees
floating
them.
Yeah.
staff.
And you're
No,
carrying
I'm
the
invisible and
she
everything I'm
sees
carrying is
them,
invisible.
and you
Yeah.
disappeared. She knows that you are
with
either,
them. But I'm
here-
over there. Yeah.
She doesn't know where you are.
Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure she doesn't know where the staff is.
She does not know where the staff is.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else? I can't imagine that you
I burned
can.
everything.
Yeah.
That's I
Okay.
burned all my portents. I burned.
Raloth is sitting in a corner.
Called in all your favors.
I burned our nat
yeah.
20 and our +7 that we just got.
I think it's worth it. I think it was worth it.
It is now Eve's turn.
Do we know what the staff is aside from Sarnoran's?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, we know it's
Soren
an arcane
Norn was a very
focus.
powerful
Right.
necromancer. So
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Isolde? That's what I
She
want to know.
begins to run towards your group,
Almost definitely.
leaping in the
It's a
air.
D8.
She extends
Another
spectral wings that allow her to float above the ground. She wafts them one time as wind pushes dust up from the back of these catacomb tunnels and thrusts down with her blade, aiming directly for Drazad.
Drazad?
Why are you coming directly for me?
She entered your range, though, right? Don't you? Pull
Oh yeah,
master?
I get a attack opportunity on her.
How rude.
Very rude.
Like, I am just here existing. Oh, well, she's going to get destroyed next
yeah.
round. I have 1/3 level spell
22.
left, and I know what I'm using it on.
22.
22 will hit.
Ooh, max damage. That's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
He was leaning forward.
I thought it was frozen.
No, he was leaning forward. It was just his head.
That's why I hate leaning forward like that, because
Uh,
just neon. Look at that.
In return, as you slam your staff into her as she flies directly past you, you see a light blue glimmer shake off of her armor and jut into you with a jagged form of ice. You are going to take 10 points of cold damage.
oh, okay. Thanks.
One cold.
And how
hit.
much damage did you do to her?
What did I say? 13?
13?
14?
I think it was 13.
13, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was max,
As,
right? 6 plus
as
7.
that ice shard jabs into your shoulder, you see the gleam over her armor diminish as whatever spell she was under the
I know-
effect
I
of
know what this
has
is.
now faded.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone?
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Well, you
Good.
blew through all the 10 hit
Good.
points.
Is that armor of Agathis?
Yeah.
It was Armor of Agathis. But she is now going to make an attack on you,
What's
Drazad.
happening back here?
Oh, that's the giant's hand.
That's the giant's hand.
Undead hand.
It's just a hand.
It's cousin it, but like
It is a
fucking
big hand.
12 foot tall.
Is it coming to us?
Yep.
Oh, it ain't
Full-
started moving. It ain't
I
started
don't.
doing
Alex didn't say I now get to command it, so I would
Yeah.
assume
Full,
yes.
full cousin it. Full.
This would have
Drazad?
this would have been better if Alex
sir.
would have painted his hand and had his
Does a
hand on it.
26 hit?
No. Of course not.
The other attack she rolled is a natural 20.
Oh my
They
god.
both hit.
Okay, I'm gonna silvery barbs the natural 20, and then invisibility drops.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to. I mean, well, that's your.
Yeah.
Your prerogative.
As she feels her body shift out of position, her head turns on a swivel as she spies where the arcane energy dissipated from.
As I.
There you are. I'll be with you shortly. As she swings her blade back towards Drazad, the corrected attack is now a non-natural 20 to hit.
You have advantage. I'm giving it to you, Drazad. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna happen from this, but you're gonna need it.
You are going to take 23 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and an extra 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As she sinks her blade into you the second time, you see a flow of necrotic energy extend through the blade, diminishing the bright red of the gem inside of it, and causing everything to turn desaturated and gray around you, growing lifeless like the husk that you stand within. You feel the pain course through your veins as she pulls her blade back out, still standing. That's quite impressive. Let's see how you do with this. As she readies her blade for another strike, you see magic energy erupt off of the blade and spew into a spectral form that appears behind you.
Ah.
As she casts Spiritual Weapon and makes another attack. That is a 12 to hit.
It is not.
The weapon that appears is a massive maul imbued with all kinds of intricate markings and symbols. It swings across at you and you duck out of the way, almost heeding the warning that she gave you. As you pop up, you make eye contact with her and you see her look turn sour as the fear begins to pervade into your body. We move on.
Is she concentrating on the spiritual weapon?
Spiritual Weapon
It's
is not concentration.
concentration.
That's right.
buddy.
That's right. That's right.
Didn't you play a cleric? For
I did, and I never remembered
like,
how
yeah,
the spirit weapon,
exactly.
spiritual weapon works.
God, the shame.
For shame.
For shame.
Hey, guess how my turn's gonna go? Invisibility.
Bye. I'm out.
Seeing that she has been unable to fell you at this point, she looks to the hand and does like this towards Valoth, and it's going to...
It can move that far?
I mean,
That's like 30 feet.
yeah, it's got 30 feet.
It is 30.
Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
It is going to
Those are 10 at least.
make a attack on you, dex save.
What?
Yep.
This is against being charmed?
No, yeah.
Yeah, dex saving is being
It like
charmed.
caresses
Does the
your
hand
cheek.
charm me?
Yeah, plus
Touch
7.
me.
I don't want to keep taking all of our rolls.
I mean,
Take them. They're there to be
you
taken.
have the staff. Like,
Yeah.
that's
They're
a big
there.
deal.
Okay.
Taken.
Yeah, I'll take the plus 7, so that's a 19. No,
Okay.
that's a dirty 20.
Okay. As the hand reaches out and tries to grab you a la Master Hand, you nimbly dodge out of the way and feel its frail fingertips scrape across your chest as one of the nails actually bends backwards and off, exposing the rotten nail bed beneath as the fist frustratingly like swipes at you and then slams on the ground like, damn it. Okay, Odd, it is your go. What would you like to do? Oh, actually, make a wisdom save.
Oh, great.
Well, it's
fun.
15.
Uh,
So this is 20. So
okay. 22.
Okay. You feel that same menace exuding
Oh,
from
great.
Eve as you lay eyes upon her, but you shake it out. You have felled many scary foes in the past, and she will be no different.
What is Eve? What like? Can I discern her race?
I will say nature check, low DC.
Okay. Not 20.
Oh, hell yeah. Did I say low DC? I meant
Damn it.
crazy high DC.
Yeah. Put a check in there. I could have had that for the attack.
She is undoubtedly an ASMR, just as you are.
Oh.
And because you rolled so well, I will say that you can tell that her spectral wings appear to be a dark imitation of what you possess.
It manifests from your personality. Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Although her skin is as a human's, it is not dark like yours.
Right.
So in a way, it's like flipped. It's mirrored.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on her.
Okay. Wisdom save is what it is?
Yeah, so you'll see, after shaking off the fear, he'll say, like, I think you will find it more beneficial to be on our side.
Okay. As she turns to you, why would I stand to benefit from that? You'll be dead soon. As she rolled a 24.
Oh my god. Keep sword.
I've used my reaction. I am full spin until I have another turn.
Jesus. I am going to...
I used it to protect him from a crit.
Okay.
And don't forget, you have
take
advantage
this
on
spell
your
off.
next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
By the way,
For the next
Matavi's on deck, and then Flora, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should place him somewhere, huh?
Put him in the corner.
Hey, if he goes down, let him.
He did
let him
say
be
he
for
was
a
going to
bit.
be in the back,
Yeah.
which would have been here, right?
I mean, we walked into the room and started like looking at stuff, so
Yeah.
I figured
I
we were
think
like wherever.
Where do you guys want him to be? You can tell me.
I think he would be over here, like by the entrance
Okay.
where we came in.
Hiding in that back corner over
Yeah,
there.
honestly.
No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry, Alex.
I mean,
Put him in the corner.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
He was looking at something on the wall.
Yeah.
I closed my ring.
Hey, congrats.
Hey.
Yay,
I
Apple
got
Watch
a new
friends.
Apple Watch for Christmas, guys. I have a Series 1. So this is 8 generations newer. I'm very
Okay.
Moving on
I'm
up in the
going to
world.
pop my
Yeah.
wings as well.
Okay.
And as a
Pop
bonus
the
action.
wing off.
Pop of the
Yeah.
pants.
It's a wing off. Radiant
wing
Soul. Eyes start glowing. My spectral wings pop out. They're like a golden, kind of light versus dark version of what's going on in here. And then that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's your turn. Oh, you suggestion.
My suggestion
That's right.
was yeah.
Okay. In that case, we now move to Matavi, who is going to slip around this way.
Does Matavi have healing spells?
Probably.
He does not.
Druid.
What?
Oh, he's a
shitty
He's
druid.
a shitty druid. Yeah, exactly.
He looks at your group and says, I take offense to that. As he slams his staff on the ground, you see vines extend from out underneath as he casts Entangle in this area. That creature is going to need to make a save.
Oh, there's another creature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
What's that?
that's the all the dead worms put together.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
what's it?
Well, I wouldn't get too excited just in case, but... Oh. 7 is not going to make the save.
All
So
right.
that creature is now restrained. As vines begin to wrap over its form, you see some of them sinking into the ooze-like coagulated blood that makes up its body. Although
Where
it
are
is
the
still
vines?
hunkered down.
Are the
As
vi-
it begins to free itself, more vines spring up to hold it in place.
Yeah,
Are the
what's
vines
the-
like coming right up to us, kind of?
I think it's like a 10
It would be, it's 20 feet
Yeah.
square.
It's gonna- it's
But I'll
gonna-
say it's like this whole area, this
Okay.
entrance.
Yeah, it's gonna matter. I think on
Yeah.
my next turn.
Mine too.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to put it
Oh, yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah, that's kind of my idea. Cool, that works.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, perfectly in that little corner.
It doesn't drop perfectly there, but
Good enough.
We get the idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
You might have had it best. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's okay.
You had what you had.
Let the OCD down. It's okay.
Be careful; those are fragile.
Oh, sorry.
I saw you pulling on that.
Okay.
I didn't.
And I heard a disconcerting
I
crack.
did not put
think it
a
was the
lot of
paint.
pressure on.
I
it. It
know
was
they're
the
very
paint.
fragile. It's the way that it printed. Okay.
That would be fine.
As Matavi does that, he is now concentrating on the Entangle spell. He's going to stay where he's at as we now move to Flora. What would
Okay,
you like to do?
So first off, bonus action. Drazad, you're next to me, right?
Yep.
I'm going to like push my. It's going to be like a wave of green energy that's going to flow over to Drazad, and
Okay.
you're going to get healed 3d6.
Oh, Flora, thank you.
So 12 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Yeah, you was hurting.
Yeah, he was hurting.
I was at 7.
And then.
Oh, I can see on my end.
I'd
Oh,
have been.
no,
I'd
no.
have been at dead.
I was getting worried.
And then I. Not that it matters right now, but future reference. If I am concentrating, can I then wild shape and hold that concentration?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're not
Yeah.
concentrating on
Yeah,
wild
that's
shapes.
that's
full.
part of what makes Wild Shape so good.
Cool. Then maybe it does change what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
He casted Entangle, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he casted it over there.
On the
Yep.
boy over there.
Yep.
And now it's just difficult terrain, right? Anything that enters doesn't have to make the save.
Correct.
To not be
Right.
restrained.
It's just difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
I would like to do something different.
Okay.
So, Flora is gonna. Am I within her range?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna back up,
Okay.
like to the edge of the.
She's gonna make an attack of opportunity. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
What a dick move.
hoping you- I was really hoping you were being
Yeah.
serious. I'm gonna back
Absolutely not.
And then.
This aggression will not stand. Like,
We get that nat 20 back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slam my staff on the ground,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden, this like dark, like gray green color is gonna come out from where my staff is, and a big storm cloud is gonna appear
Ooh. Okay.
over top of us. It is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius,
Nice. I mean,
and
it
it's
covers this whole
full
room.
centered on her.
Okay.
So
Looks like rain.
she is what the point I am choosing.
we are thousands of
And-
feet on the ground.
I'm gonna put it like right here,
Okay.
so then only she has to make
Sick.
a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
I got scared.
Yeah, we're not going to.
I got spooky. I got so scared.
Does a 15 make the save?
Nope.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
She rolled very poorly.
So
She was
she's
not
gonna
expecting
take,
thunder today.
Why couldn't she?
17.
roll poorly
well,
on the
are we
concentration?
outdoors?
No.
Okay.
No.
She's gonna take 17 points of lightning.
Okay.
No, we're definitely outdoors. 100%.
As a thunderous bolt crashes down from the rocky ceiling above where sky now exists where the caverns did before,
Matavi's
a
also
bolt
concentrating.
slams into Eve as the electricity courses across her wingspan. You see her land for a moment, smoke pouring off of her form as her eyes turn upward. Don't worry, I'll get to you next.
Great. So then. She's probably gonna go after Valos. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Or finish me off.
It is now the ooze's turn, and as instead of trying to break the grapple, it is going to.
Oh my god. Can't like throw one of its pieces off?
It's going to splinter itself off.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
Yeah, what?
That's a 30-foot cone.
Yeah. Those are fun.
Fire breath or something.
You see several of the skulls that are trapped within its body open their mouths wide as the coagulated blood spews out from their maws. In a 30-foot cone, they spray all over Odd, Drazad, and Flora. I need all of you to make dex saves.
You know what? I might just give Tay that.
Just give up.
I'm gonna give her that.
Well, she
Oh,
donated
yeah.
20 points. She should have
Yeah.
points for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
no.
I'm waiting for her to show up because it's got to
That's
like
true, yeah,
it's
the
got to show up in
law.
the
You got to get
system.
at least 1 point.
So
yeah.
keep the
Taya, I know
14.
it's been a little while since you've been here. It has to, like show you in the system first after you've watched for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, which is
but we're
sometimes
gonna-
it does it, sometimes it doesn't.
We're taking that roll though.
And then I can add your points. It doesn't
What
let
is-
me do it before. It's really
14.
frustrating.
Oh, okay, that helps.
But yeah, we'll just know that you rolled that,
No, I
and
freaked out,
I'll
'cause she was taking a
subtract
turn
it
and I saw
after.
it pop up, so I was like,
That'll be really helpful for them.
Yeah.
Yes, it
That's all
will.
the-
So your deck saves, please.
18.
18,
16.
16,
15.
15. As the ooze sprays over top all of you, you feel or hear
Big bucks no way.
a disconcerting hiss. As the ooze sinks in, this coagulated blood begins to melt through your armor, through your skin, and you feel a extremely painful acid finding purchase in your body.
Your armor's still shiny though, Jazad.
Yeah.
It does not spell repellent, though.
That wasn't a spell.
Yeah, you just been stabbed, man. We've already established that.
You all
spit stuff at
take
us.
10 points of acid damage. As the ooze then retracts all of its coagulated blood, you feel a slight pull. Flora, with your 15, you are almost pulled clear across the floor to its body, but instead, you remain in place by holding on to one of these ivory pillars behind you. Instead, only taking the 10 acid damage that it dealt to you.
Does everybody take 10?
Everybody takes 10.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
half.
Sure. Okay.
It has another attack, but you all are out of range and it can't move. So,
Oh,
That's right.
Drazad, it is now your go.
Great. Okay.
Baloth, you're at the top of initiative here. Next.
Can I
Okay.
get right behind her, like right here,
Absolutely.
without taking an attack of opportunity? Without
You can skirt her range, yep.
Great.
The weapon, I don't think.
So I'm
We
gonna
went
be-
back and forth on it a
The
lot.
weapon does not get attacks
does
of
not get-
opportunity.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I don't
no,
know.
I
No,
know
no.
that.
Sorry, I made that
I
very
forgot about
difficult
that.
for us to maneuver.
Yeah, you're like, don't touch anything. Everybody in the middle.
I didn't plan for it to be fragile.
I'm just not allowed to touch anything that Alex 3D prints because I inevitably break something.
I get so worried every time.
And sometimes his office, he has like a bunch of things like stacked up, and I like take a step in there, and I knock something, and things fall down, and I'm just like, I can't come in here anymore. I'm gonna
It's
break
booby-trapped.
everything. It is booby trapped.
Okay. After, I'm gonna be kind of leaning down, gripping my side, and I may be weak and you may have hurt me, but let's just hope you are wise. And you see, like, his form starts to undulate, and 3 Drazads pop out of himself, and I cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Ooh.
So she is entering the range for the first time.
And the hand.
Yeah, the hand
The
is
hand
in the
as
range
well.
too.
I'll
And
roll
the-
for her
and the-
first.
No, that's
No.
15 feet.
Oh,
I specifically made sure I could hit the hand.
oh,
there.
gotcha.
Does, let's see.
It's a 15.
And it's
15.
half either way, so you can
Yeah.
roll.
Roll your damage.
18 is what she rolled, so she will make the save.
Yep.
The hand, well, I don't know how to tell you this, but
Not too smart.
Not too
Not
wise.
too wise.
oh, it does have resistance.
Oh, fuck.
17 on the hand.
Okay, so they both save.
Okay.
So their speed isn't halved.
No, their speed is halved regardless.
Regardless.
Mhm.
If
It's
they're
difficult
in it.
terrain regardless of if they
Oh,
save
my
or
bad.
not.
Okay, yeah.
I love that
and
you know all this.
Half damage, yeah.
It's 12 for 16.
What'd you
So
roll?
it's 8.
What'd you just roll?
8.
3d6. Oh, it's 3d8.
3d8.
Reroll, boy.
I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna
Oh,
roll. I'm
that's
gonna roll
pretty damn
digitally,
good.
so I don't take up more time. Can I keep the 3d6? They take
Yeah.
5 damage. 5 radiant damage.
Wait, are
Okay.
you sure you don't want to take mine?
Yeah. 8,
15.
9. Yeah.
So they take
They take 25
they take
damage.
7.
That's half from 50.
Yeah.
With
Round it
3d8.
down.
Come on, get it together.
Just round it down. Yeah. Did you a favor.
I'll take the 5.
And like I said, it is radiant damage.
Yep.
Oh, man.
As your Drazad spirits begin to run through the cavern, wielding a mace made of light, they slam into both the hand and Eve. As it slams into Eve, she partially blocks it with her blade. As it slams into the hand, it basically like stubs its pinky finger. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Rip its fingernails off.
Are
one
the
by
rings
one.
on it like accurate? Like It's wearing those rings and stuff like that
Yeah.
too. Okay. Did anything help it dodge it with the rings or no?
No.
Okay. Grab it and wear it as a belt.
I was gonna say, you're looking for a belt of protection.
WWE
Well,
style.
you mumbled it has magic resistance, so I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if it's a magic resistant ring.
Hey, good looking out. I mean, that sounds like some shit I would do.
I think that's all I can do. That was my
Bonus
action. I only have bonus action spells. Except like a divine channel divinity thing, but that's not gonna help right now. Yeah.
A lot of
okay.
these things are undead.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna in my turn. Yeah, I realized that after I cast Spirit Guardians. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I'm done.
Val,
It's
it is your go. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna teleport back to where I stole her thing from her.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. On the other side of the vine.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna.
Get
Okay,
behind
how
that
far
wall.
away am I from her?
That would be about 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move to where I'm
I mean, how far is your teleport?
30
30
feet.
feet.
Yeah, that's about as far as you can get with the
Well,
teleport.
and then I can move.
And then move.
Move,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just making sure we're
And then I'm
keeping
gonna move.
track.
I want to stay within 60 feet of her.
Imagine why.
I double checked this time. same thing as before. Valeth is gonna disappear, staff in hand, and reappear at the end. And he's gonna, as he's backing up, signing arcane energies, and he's gonna say, "If you want the staff, you're going to have to come for it." And he's gonna meteors appear again in the air around him
Awesome. Okay.
as he's creating like a circle's wall of meteors in front of him.
You gonna blast him?
I can't. Bonus action teleport.
So anyway, I was start blasted.
She readies her blade and looks to you. Do your worst. As it is now her turn.
Oh wait, she's got 60 feet of movement, right?
That was quick.
No, she hasn't shown
fly.
that yet.
She
She
can
can fly, but she's
doesn't
in
have 60
difficult
feet.
terrain.
Oh, in the Spirit Guardians is difficult terrain
Yeah.
regardless if you're flying. That's right. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Great. Awesome.
Good call.
I was like, what I wanted to provoke
She can
her?
double.
If she could actually still
she
get
can
to me.
double move. Maybe
She
so
is
she
going
can
to go ahead and keep attacking Drazad.
Oh.
As she starts her turn there, she does have to make the wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Yes.
She fails with a 12.
3d8. And I'm also now concentrating. And I think Drazad is too.
Yeah, I am.
We just concentrating on the boys.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm gonna go re-roll it.
That's
on
okay.
I'm gonna re-roll it digitally. Because I don't have any.
I'll roll them for you if you need me to. You just might not like the numbers.
I was like, where's Spirit Guardians? It's 9 damage, so have to.
No, she didn't make the save,
She didn't
so
make the save.
she will take the 9.
Yeah.
9 radiant.
Get
Yeah.
wrecked.
As she turns to sprint towards Valoth, the spirit guardian of Drazad
He trips her.
slams against her. She stumbles for a moment. She turns to you, annoying, as she begins to bring her blade to bear. She's going to take 2 swings at you again here.
She says annoying, and I go, oh, this is almost like you have known Drazad this whole life.
28 and 26 to hit.
They definitely both
Oh. And I don't think my silver barb's gonna help you there, bud.
Not with that, yeah.
All right, you are going to take 8 points on the first, and then 11 points on the second, total to 19 plus 12 necrotic. Okay.
Oh,
As Drazad falls, so too does his spirit guardians.
He's already attacked though.
hit. It took her 2 rounds to take one of us down.
it's pretty good.
I hate whenever.
And she is going to fly above the difficult terrain. She has 30 feet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Check out.
So where I was, Alex, no matter where she goes, if I was within 30 feet of her, I would still be within 30 feet. I would be 30 feet away from her, right?
Yeah,
So I would be further back than where I ended
you
up.
definitely would.
Okay. Because I wanted to be 60 total from her, wherever she was.
Who all has taken damage?
I am going to take a 14 out of the chat
Okay.
And I think you and Matala.
and for attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yep. That's gonna be a 22 to hit her.
That will hit.
Yep.
Forgot to have you make your fear wisdom save earlier, but
8 points.
okay.
You're dead.
Sorry.
What wisdom save?
For fear from being near her, I think.
Yeah, she exudes an aura of fear.
Oh, I thought that was a staff. Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. With her spiritual weapon, she's going to make an attack on you, Flora. As your attention is diverted, you feel a presence looming behind you as this maul takes a swing and 18 to hit.
That hits.
It will deal 13 force damage as you turn just a bit too late and take the brunt of the attack in the chest, pinning you up against one of these
wait.
bony spires.
Oh
Spirit, I
man,
think, did it.
no, but
What?
he had a mirror image up, huh?
No,
Or no,
it was Spirit Guardians.
His Spirit Guardian looks like mirror.
As it comes to a close and it is no longer Eve's turn, it is the giant hand again. It is going to... Oof, it's in a
Are
terrible
you
position.
invisible?
Nope.
It's still looking for him, huh?
Visible with meteors that I'm ready to
was.
fire at her.
Oh, you have all 6 of them up?
Yep.
Great.
I'm going to say it's going to claw through the rib cage here to get inside, and it's going to make an attack on Odd.
Oh, come on.
Get wrecked. That's not... It can't do that.
It enters. Oh, you already reaction.
Drazan
know.
says.
Oh,
I
so
know.
it's like attack it.
I know.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it does.
That's exactly what it rolled.
Yeah. That's what it needed.
I thought you had 20. That's why I said it.
No,
No,
he's got
I'm
19.
19.
It's a bonus action to drink a potion, right?
Well, if you're down, it's a full action for me to give it to you.
Action to
Right.
feed, bonus action to drink.
Where's my D8? Missing a D8.
Good. You don't need it.
Oh, God.
We love when the DM says, "Oh God."
He definitely didn't need it.
You are going to take 25 points of bludgeoning damage as it closes on you and punches
Barely.
you in the back. You are going to be then moved 5 feet with it as it attacks. It's going to choose not to do that because it would only be pushing you closer. No, it's going to do that because it'll push you into the entangle.
I'm flying, though.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has his wings out.
Okay. Then it won't do that.
Well, does it know that it's a stupid hand? It pushes me 5 feet away from it.
I mean, it's not that stupid. No, it is quite stupid.
Yeah.
it'll
It
put-
pushes me 5 feet away from it.
Yes, and it follows you,
It's a
basically.
hand. It doesn't have
Oh,
a brain.
dang. Does it have enough movement, or it's like a follow through of the attack?
It's a follow-through of the
Gotcha.
attack.
Damn it.
So you take that bludgeoning damage as it punches you straight in the back. You were not expecting it to come up from behind. And as you turn, you just see these menacing figures articulating in twisted ways. Odd, it is now your go.
Oh, man. I did not want to deal with this stupid thing.
Hey, just move like around. You'll get flanking.
Yeah, I can do that, but I wanted to go after homegirl.
Oh, well. I mean, you could do that too.
Damn it.
Well, you best believe I'm going to make her chase me.
I know. I understand that.
Alex did not put enough hallway for this.
No, I wasn't anticipating you stealing the goddamn staff.
Dude, when I
Yeah.
rolled high, I was like, I'm going for the staff. I'm like, if I go
Yeah.
first, I'm going for the staff.
Yeah, and look, I put a lot of barriers in your way, but you rolled through them, so
Well,
that's all.
I
That's all
blew
you.
the portents in the nat 20, but
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah,
You spent adequate resources.
I have to stay. I have to stay nearby. I'm going to move to flank
Flanking.
this thing,
Okay.
and then I'm going to swing at it. And I'm gonna say, Flora, I am hurt, but your side's
I
on the
know,
ground.
I know.
And so I'm gonna swing at this thing.
Okay.
Oh, 17 plus 7, 24.
That'll hit.
Okay. All right. Let's unload some stuff. That's 14 plus 7 is 21 points of damage. 7 of it's thunder, and it starts to swirl around it.
Okay.
And
As you cleave across this creature, its pinky is caught in the force and goes flying across the room. You chuckle to yourself as you think about Pinky the Necromancer.
yes, I'm gonna move it.
is Grandma.
I'm gonna defense. I'm a
this is it.
defensive flourish.
Okay.
So my AC goes up by 5.
Nice.
And I'm going to turn around and healing word and say, "The fight is not over, Drazad." And like healing. Yeah.
I did not want it to be over. Where is the mean lady with the wings?
You're back up.
For how much?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Okay.
How good do I feel
You
right
said-
now?
You said 40, you said you healed me for 42? God, okay. Great.
6 points.
42?
points.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
No,
No.
46.
46.
Oh, right.
Yep. And
It's weird when you're at 0.
Yeah,
the
we gotta
healing.
apply change.
I guess that's my
Let me just hit
turn.
the plus button.
Okay.
Oh, wait. 5 more points of radiant damage on that hit
Oh, nice. Okay.
because I got my wings up.
All right. The turn order now falls to Matavi, who has restrained this ooze and sees Eve chasing after the creature, but sees 3 of you tied up with this hand.
Valve would shout out, "Don't worry about me."
Don't worry. We're not worried.
He moves in with his shillelagh in an effort to strike the creature
Matavi,
that is holding you up.
what did I tell you about this?
You need the help. As
Not this help.
It is okay. I can gentle repose him.
17 to hit,
Nice.
and that will hit it.
Okay.
Oh,
Never mind. Keep doing what you're doing.
shit. It
Matavi.
doesn't
He has
hit.
advantage.
It doesn't hit.
He has advantage.
I rolled with advantage.
Hey, take a chat.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
you want me to take it?
Matavi? Yeah?
Yeah?
All right, he's going to take the 14, and that will exactly hit.
Oh, perfect. Now,
Ah, damn, I should have done that. That would have been so good.
now we
Fine, I'll
find,
take the 14 and it doesn't hit.
We
Now
let
we-
him.
I take the 14, and it doesn't hit.
now we find out Matavi's like a
That
level
is some
10
shit you
paladin.
do.
Oh, my
That's why I was
God.
so worried.
We find out Matavi's like a level 10 paladin and drops like a
Yeah.
level 4 smite on this
That's
thing.
very true, Angel of Darkport.
Well, I mean, he does deal 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
As the hand, as he comes in and slams his staff into the center of the hand, you hear a disconcerting crack as the hand no longer can contort quite the same way that it used to. It is struggling to balance itself, but it is still up, and it is now Flora's turn.
Okay. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to drop concentration on Call Lightning, and I'm going to instead cast Healing Spirit,
Okay.
which is also concentration. So
Got
it'll
it.
be good. I'm going to put it next to Odd.
Like you can put
I don't
it
need these
on top
D4s.
of me
Wait,
and-
what's the action to fire the Call Lightning? Is it a bonus action to shoot it?
It's an action.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I want to use my action
What?
for something else.
And how does the healing work for this thing?
So when you enter the space or start your turn there, I'll heal you.
Okay.
She gets to decide if it heals you or not.
And
So it's
it'll
a free
be
action for her.
2d6.
So it's gonna immediately heal both of us? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Roll some
You want us to roll or you got it?
Yeah, I'll
roll
it.
some beans.
So 7 to both of you.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So that was.
I love it.
twice.
Higher than average. That's your inspiration.
I know.
Okay, and then as my action,
Oh, something.
I will wild shape.
Okay.
Into a dragon.
And I guess my bear is technically concentrating.
Yes,
Thinking
he is.
real hard. He's
God.
thunking.
He's pumpkin.
Oh.
Drazad laying on the ground goes, oh my god, this bugbear.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What did you do? This set
Oh,
is
the
awesome.
skeleton's concentrating.
This set is awesome, but man,
Leave me alone. Are you doing anything else? That's it for you, probably, huh?
Well, I'm gonna attack.
Oh, right. You attacking the hand?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, no, you can't do that.
get it.
18.
That exactly hits.
Nice.
That's crazy that you can wild. Well, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, okay.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then again. 15.
15 does not hit. So as you claw into this creature, you peel away a large layer of its flesh, revealing the bones working inside, and allowing you to see what cracked earlier is one of the central mandibles that allows it to articulate. It is still standing, but it is hobbled.
Did you want to take a thing for your second roll?
Nah,
No? Okay.
Okay. Moving on from there, it is now the ooze's turn.
Oh, great.
And it is...
Well, I hope you can't spit every turn.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Come
It's a
on.
recharge. Does not get it back. So
Thank
it is going to
God.
try and... It almost did.
No, I know.
It's gonna try and break the restrain on it. Try and beat the DC here.
It's an action to do that?
Yeah. It does break out of being restrained, though it is still in the area. It is going to lumber forward about 10 feet. And now it is Drazad's turn as you hear this slithering monstrosity moving forward while you still stare at the ceiling after being revived by your friend Odd.
And me.
And Flora.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so thankful. Thank you, friends. Thank you. How
Do you
hurt?
guys get healing again, or
How hurt does the
I-
hand look?
How
It's up to you.
often does it heal?
So if you start your turn in it,
Oh.
or if you enter it for the first
Okay,
time.
got it.
So right now.
So you can roll 2d6 for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another 6.
Great. Okay. How hurt does the hand look?
Last finger. It's on its last finger.
Okay. Don't care about the
it's
hand.
hopping
then.
around on one finger right now? It's like, oh.
It's the middle one.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna use my 15 feet of movement and stand up. I am going to. Oh my god! Drink my potion of healing.
Okay.
Just 4d4.
And you said you stand up?
plus 4. Yes, sir.
Do you need some d4s?
Use some like long tweezers.
Yeah, I just have one.
Yeah, this is
two
not
out
a
right
scenario
now.
that we've been in before.
4, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Plus.
Very
15.
Nice. You did it. I know.
Core workout on that one.
Don't forget to breathe.
And now, you said, oh, girl was wearing armor, right?
Yes, she
what
is.
kind of armor?
Metal armor.
Wonderful. I cast heat metal.
Okay.
Nice.
What's the range on that? I think
60 feet.
Yeah, she's within range.
Yeah, she
okay.
moved 30.
So she's going to take, what is it, 2d8?
Yes, and I cast it on her armor. It takes 2d8 fire damage, and so it says if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. I
can't
don't know
drop
if she
it.
can
If it
drop her
can.
armor.
Yeah.
No.
She succeeds the save anyway.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah, it's
half?
half.
No. Just to see if she holds on to whatever is on
Yeah.
fire. So her sword.
But no, I've seen
Could have been the sword.
We
I've,
casted it on
I've
No, I
seen
cast
the
it on the armor.
I've seen the.
He does not
errata-
want her to take it off.
Yeah, I've seen the errata for that, and it's like you gotta take the armor off, then you gotta go address the. How long does it take you to doff that armor?
Yeah.
and if it's heavy armor, it takes a minute.
Yeah.
I would yell after
Your
Drazad.
metal's cracked.
Yeah, no save.
I'm moving away.
It
Hey.
is okay. Do not worry. She cannot chase you as easily. She has disadvantage on attack and ability checks until the end of my next turn. Start of my next turn.
Nice.
Get wrecked. What is it?
2d8. Yeah. Fire.
Can I steal a D8
I gave
from
him
you?
2d8.
Hey, go ahead.
Oh yeah, you did. My bad. Look, Brett, I'm blind. They're not the color of my dice. 10 damage. 10 fire
Okay.
I
damage.
like it.
You see her armor begin to grow bright red as a flash of red extends out from it. You believe it to be a flame at first, but then you notice a bright red sash that she wears around the belt of her armor that appears to be now burning away.
You gotta stop taking stuff off and just putting them wherever.
Oh, okay.
That's where I can't reach it.
this man is a petty king, guys.
I know in his mind he's like, I'm tossing it so she can reach it. I
Yeah.
can't reach
I
it.
know.
But she took that damage, right?
Yeah.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, the save isn't for the damage. The save is just for.
No, well, but I
Are
want to know if she
you
was resistant to
are you
fire.
doing anything else?
That was bonus action. No, I'm done.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
You can move.
No, I mean
the
it's...
hand is.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think that's
Do
all.
not-
you got
Yeah,
left,
that's all.
right?
Yeah.
You look
Valoth,
like you're
it
gonna
is
move,
your
and I'm
go.
like, no.
Valoth is running another 30 feet for the sake of not running out of space. I can
Okay.
leave myself
Yeah,
there,
missed
but
it.
he's gonna move his full movement back,
He has something.
stop, and spin around. And as he does, he's gonna grab 2 meteors and throw them her
At
way.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 dex saves, right? Is that how we're doing it?
Yep.
Do you have Misty Step? Another Misty
Oh,
Step?
I have 1 left.
Got it. Okay. Yes, sir.
Fails one, succeeds the other. One was a 14, and the
Yeah.
other is 8 more than that.
Okay. So 10 on the
22.
failed,
Okay.
10 fire, and then 6 half to 3 on the succeed.
Okay. You see as these 2 fiery explosions collide with her already heated armor, it begins to dent in and contort in a way that makes it probably even more painful for her as she scowls and tries to swing her sword wildly to block the incoming meteors, but can't. You see her wings sort of flailing about as she tries to hold herself aloft, but is struggling.
So I'm 60 feet away. I just did that. That was a bonus action. For my action, I'm going to another dex save, Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Wisdom save, Toll the Dead, actually.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
A non-natural 20.
Is it half on Toll the Dead? I don't think
Yes.
so.
I think it's save or suck.
It's a cantrip, so season saving throw, take 1d8.
It's probably save or suck if it's
Yeah,
cantrip.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a cantrip. Okay.
All right. As you try to toll the dead, she does extend her wings all in one final effort as the necrotic energy surrounding her dissipates. You think you command the damned better than I?
Yeah.
Does this thing buff my DC too, or no? This
It would.
Okay, so it's a 17 on the DC. I don't know what you've been.
It was a
got it
non-natural
natural.
20.
No, but the
Earlier.
other- yeah. Okay.
She made
Cool.
she made the other save for the meteor easily. With the hot armor, now that it is Eve's turn, she looks to you as you're still scurrying away. Fine, you take the staff, I'll take your friends. As she turns around and begins to fly back,
I'm okay with them.
trying to get after
yeah.
Drazad.
You'll just hear Drazad. Valoth, you'll hear, oh my god, come back, please!
I'll take an attack opportunity.
Okay.
Because she entered my space. Oh, man.
Get out of
She
my
got in my
space.
You can
hair.
take attack of opportunity if she enters orally.
He does.
I have polearm master.
Ah.
And anytime she comes within my reach, I can stab somebody.
What's it called?
Polearm master?
Pole arm master.
19 on the dice.
Okay. As she moves in to attack Drazad, you move to intercept and attack her back. You extend your staff outwards, and she dodges just barely as it scrapes across her heated metal, and she brings her sword to bear, colliding it with your shield.
Wait, that was a 19 on the dice. That
It was.
Oh,
it was
so it
below
does
I'm
hit.
sorry.
19.
It was.
Okay, then roll damage, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I didn't add the things to
You have a plus
Yeah.
8, so it was a 27.
plus a 10, plus 5, 15.
Plus
Okay.
7.
5 of us radiant.
As you slam your staff into her chest, the armor again sears. As you see her form, her stare, still unfaltering, wince with pain as she stares directly at you.
You want to come hit me? Come hit me.
Unable to make it further
Yeah.
to Drazad, she is going to make her attacks against you.
Come on, bring it.
I believe both are going to miss a 12 and a 17.
I got 25 right now.
As she brings her sword to bear, you lift your shield and block it. Eve's blade clashes with the worn metal of Odd's shield and creates a piercing resonance, as if the two implements were forged in the same fire. in a harmonious scream of metal recognition. The pitch crescendos into a voice that you recognize, Odd, as your mother cries out in pain. Stop!
From the shield? Where did they come from?
And that is where we will end our session tonight.
We can go to 11.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Our internet didn't drop. You guys brought the vibes. Hell yeah. Thanks to Grim Reaper, Tabletop Beard, Taya. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and hanging out, donating, and making this stream as epic as it was.
He did some things.
Yeah, Leodis, thank you for that nat 20. That was epic. And of course, thank you to our sponsors, Tabletop Beard, for the lovely Paladin oil, Paladin beard butter, as I pilot a Paladin.
Get it.
As I pilot a Paladin myself tonight.
Paladin picking peppers, Paladin the Paladin.
If you guys would like to pick up some for yourself and become as vile as Eve or as brave as Odd, who is not a Paladin, but kind of. He's got Paladin vibes.
Just wait.
You can use code CHAOS20 at checkout on Tabletop Beard's website. Oh my God, guys. I'm losing it. Thanks to our friends at Darkeport who have an awesome stream you should go check out after this one. And until next time,
go out there
and make some chaos. Bye.
Bye. You got yourself all
Nice.
tongue twisted.
Oh, I did.
Holy fuck.